Yo. You know what time it is, bro. You know, man. You know. We back, bro. We are back.
Episode 12, baby.
Man, we ain't never missed a beat. We might be a little bit late, but we ain't never too late.
But we taking this podcast to the next level.
Too high.
Y'all ain't ready.
We taking this to the next level.
We wasn't ready.
You know what
But
I'm
we
saying?
here. Shout out Mike, man. Mike getting the money bags, bro. So we carrying it for the whole full length of the show.
Shout out to the whole fifth quarter family.
Thank you, bro.
Viewers,
You know what I mean? Ed,
people.
DQ, everybody, Fazo. You know what I mean? So we here today. It's gonna be a jam-packed show. It's been an insane week in basketball and football. So we're gonna get to it. Mark, set us up with the topics.
I feel like we shouldn't just list the whole topic. I'll just go off the first
Oh,
one.
get it in, man. Get it in, man.
So this past week, the Jets played the Dolphins, and the former coach of the Dolphins was Adam Gase, and he gave the Dolphins his first win, basically. So, like, is it time for Adam Gase to go? Like, is this really a question, or is it more of a statement?
And Adam Gase's defense, his team is really hurt, so I can't really knock him for.
But at the same time, when you look at the Dolphins roster, like even with them all hurt, like do you feel like a hurt Jets roster is better than Dolphins Jets roster?
No, I think about even though. Honestly, I think if a healthy Jets roster is better than the Dolphins' healthy roster for sure. But when you have a unhealthy Jets roster against a pretty a pretty healthy Miami roster, then you can be like, oh, okay, then boom.
Okay, so I know Hugh Jackson isn't a good coach, but how does a guy like Hugh Jackson not have a job, but Adam Gase has a job?
Because Adam Gates is coach great quarterbacks.
Who besides Peyton Manning? Peyton Manning
That's enough. That's
great.
enough, bro. That's
he was
enough.
already great.
That's enough, though.
Peyton Manning was
That's
already
definitely
great.
enough. It's enough. That's enough.
Peyton was already. That's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta turn that whole. That.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, man, we trying without Mike, man.
Bro, look.
I'm telling you, that's how crucial Mike is,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. We're taking this to the next level.
We're trying, bro.
We're trying,
bro.
But like I said, just
Peyton Manning's enough to get anybody to
But
the
I'm
next level,
saying,
though.
like, Peyton Manning was already a made quarterback beforehand. It's not like Adam Gase.
It's enough, though.
It's
It's enough, though.
I was
It's enough, though.
about to say it's like having Joe
If-
Montana as quarterback.
He's-
Any coach that you have right there. I mean,
Yeah,
not
Blair
Bill Walsh, but like if you just have like a coach.
Whoa, brother.
I said Blair Walsh.
Bill Walsh, but whoa, brother.
I'm in Bill. But Bill.
Whoa, brother. That's the greatest coach of all time as of right now.
Second.
Once Bill retires, then he'll get it. But as of right now.
But back on the topic, it's Adam Gase has got to go at this point. Like the roster is not bad. The roster isn't bad enough where you go 1-7.
Yeah.
It's not a 1-7 roster.
It's not, but they've been beat the hell
That's
up
an
by
8-8
injury.
roster.
They have been beat to. They ain't got the brace beat out of them, man.
Sorry.
It's tough, man. It's really tough. Like both their starting inside linebackers are hurt.
I understand it.
Their
but
starting
it's still-
tackle is hurt.
we're not saying they're a playoff. Nobody ever. I think I picked the Jets to the playoffs.
That's crazy.
But
You had
Like,
first.
Beyond, that's above me.
At one point.
That's
honestly,
above me, bro.
they're better than like what their record is putting out. Like they need to be better than what the. I don't say they're better. They need to be better than the record.
But remember, this is the same Jets team that was like, "Oh, we're gonna get rid of anybody. We're gonna get rid of Jamal. We're gonna get if you're not Quentin Williams and Sam Darnold, we're gonna get rid of you." So
when you look at it from like their perspective, though, we're winning one. Like the same reason the Giants traded Odell. We're not going to the playoffs with you, so why wouldn't we just trade you, get stuff for you, and not go to the playoffs regardless?
but in the Jets' defense, like one of my partners has had a good argument. In their defense, it is a business, and even though like guys like Jamal and Le'Veon are the best at the position, they haven't won like.
That's what I'm saying.
They haven't won anything, so I can understand it. But still,
1-7.
that team isn't coached well. Like you could just see it.
So, like, we have a top 5 safety and a top 5 running back,
and
we still won one
the
game.
top 5 linebacker.
And the one team that we've beaten is the Dolphins. So it's like everybody's job is open. From my perspective,
They're not gonna fire Gates.
and she definitely start with Adam Gase. Didn't I think the GM got fired the day after the draft. Like that, the whole organization.
Yeah, he did.
The whole
He
organization is
did.
just full of dysfunction. They
He
literally fired him the
did.
day before the draft. The day after the draft. So they basically made him pick his guys.
And then like, get out of
and
here.
then gave Adam Gase full responsibility of the team. Like he had like the authority or like that type of personnel to be able to
But like
take full control of the team. Like he's Bill Belichick or something.
the way they treat their players is kind of the way they treat Jamal is kind of so them losing to the Dolphins, in my opinion, was kind of what they deserved. Like in a weird twist of like football irony, because it's like You treated Jamal like he was just an expendable commodity. You know it is business. You treat him like he's not. You don't get a safety that good in 5 drafts.
But understand
so
that. But like
this is what they get.
In the business side of it, we've won 1 game with you. So why are we even having? We like might as well go to 0 games and feel like
hey man, for all we know, the Jets are competing for that number 1 spot to get trade bait. For all we know, because they in that conversation. They're in the conversation for the number 1 spot.
They are.
If the Bengals start winning like 3,
they play the Dolphins.
Hey man, hey man. Hey, the Dolphins, yo, I seen the tweet. It was like it was like the Dolphins fan after winning, they was excited, but then it's like on the other side of the coin, it's like, damn, we not gonna get too.
It was like, it was that Thanos thing.
Yes,
like,
bro.
At what cost?
At what cost? Yes. At what cost did you take for winning? Honestly, I love that the Dolphins didn't give up, because you saw that last week when they played the Steelers, and then you saw that this week when they played the Jets. That I think the conception was these guys are terrible, so they wanted to go lose every game. But I think the last 2 games have shown like I think they've gotten tired of winning. Tired of losing.
Incredible with Ryan Fitzpatrick. I just feel like they're more threatening. Like I don't know why. When I seen Josh Rosen at the helm, it's like,
it's Rosen.
But whenever Fitzpatrick's there, it's like, these dudes could possibly be like New England. Like their
defense doesn't have their defense. Well, I can't say they're not bad. They're bad, but their defense when they try, they're not terrible. Their defense isn't terrible, but like
they're not a terrible team. They're just tanking.
They're just tanking.
Like, if that makes sense.
Really
like,
bad.
They're really bad.
Yeah, they're really bad, but they're not as bad as
they're trying to be bad on purpose.
Yeah, like it's not like the Lions of 2008. That was a really bad team. That was a really terrible team. Like all around, nobody. John Kitna was darn terrible team.
I'll even test for the Browns when they went 0-16. They were bad, but they were competitively bad.
Yes.
Like I remember when they almost beat. I think it was the Packers.
They almost beat the Steelers in the last game, and we were all rooting. Come on, Cleveland, don't go 0-16. And they lost on like a freak play.
I think Corey Coleman dropped.
Yeah, he dropped it. And it was like, bro, Corey Coleman.
They cut him.
Yeah, the next game.
They need to let him back
season. Get out of here. So they're not that bad, but like oddly enough, they're bad enough to be like, yeah, this team is terrible. So I mean, it's not. But Adam Gase isn't gonna get fired. I doubt it. They've kind of given him too much of control of that team to fire him. Like they really made him like a GM.
So basically, your consensus is that like, do you think they should fire him though?
Like, yeah.
So basically, like they're not going to just for like not political reasons, but like. Just for business reasons.
If you were thinking from like just regular wins and losses, yes, get him out of here because he hasn't done anything to show. Because he hasn't done anything as a coach. He's done enough as a coordinator.
Do we have his like full like total record as a head coach?
Maybe find out.
Because like honestly, this dude like if his record just even compares with Hugh Jackson. Just give Hugh Jackson a job, like at this point. Because Hugh hasn't ever had a credible quarterback. Well, what's the difference between him and Adam Gase?
In Hugh's defense, it's not really his fault that like his teams have always been terrible.
He's never had a quarterback.
Yeah,
I can't name one.
And his front office sucks his drafting. So Adam Gase's record as a head coach, like head coaching record of all time, is 24-32. His career record is 24-33, and he's on 1 postseason.
You see, I seen a stat earlier. It said he has a better percentage of losing than winning by 10. Or something like
what?
That.
That's so odd.
Like, I forgot. It was something like that. I was like, this dude is a bum. Like just like fire him. Like,
but he's young. Adam Gase is 41, and he's coached some really He hasn't been like a terrible coordinator. Like he really hasn't. Like, I give him some credit. Like, that 2013-2014 year was 51 touchdowns for Peyton. Yeah, that was a crazy year.
Peyton Manning, though.
But that still was a crazy year. He's an OC, though. So
Peyton Manning was already a Hall of Famer before he
that is true.
There.
Peyton Manning could have retired after he left Indy and won the Hall of Fame. But still, like...
Yeah. Might have been first ballot, but he would have been Hall of Fame.
But, like, to still, like, scheme up an offense to allow somebody to throw 50-plus touchdowns is legit. So, I think from wins and losses, yes, fire him. Get him out of here. But they've given him too much control of that team. And too much like say so and how the team moves. Yeah, essentially, he's a coach DM.
He's a great value, Bill Belichick.
Yeah, whoa, man.
I know, great value, literally great value. Like
man, he might not be great value. Some great
value
products be hitting, man. That man not even.
No. He's like the great value, like Frosted Flakes, like
them Jones be hitting, bro. Them Jones be hitting.
The great value cornflakes.
Nah, man.
No sugar, no seasoning, just straight cornflakes.
I think the problem that the Jets have too is that they don't have a winning culture. They haven't had a winning coach in 15 years. So
they don't have any winning players in the locker room.
Yeah, so all the players from that 2010-11 run are gone. So it's kind of hard for a team that's never been good to begin with.
I mean, they got Le'Veon. He's been a pretty good leader. So
Yeah, I
far,
mean,
from what I've seen.
But him and Jamal, but what have they gotten now?
I was about to say, at the end of the day, it's not just the players, you know.
It is the coaching, yes,
So
and
it all comes.
so would
full circle.
would you fire Gates?
Absolutely.
Thinking business.
I'll fire him like this week. Him and Freddie.
yo, get Freddie out of yes, bro.
Both of them.
But him, Freddie Kitchens, and Jason Garrett. Get him out of here. Go
Jason
far
Garrett
away.
is a different conversation. I don't think he should be fired. That's a different conversation for a different day.
But
Wow.
but to keep on pace, let's see what the next one is.
Next topic.
Yes.
All right.
Keep on pace.
Let's see, next topic. Oh, smooth.
Yeah.
All right, so Nick Foles is back.
Hey, they starting him too. They announced it.
And
Jack
then
announced it.
Gardner
That is-
Minshew
that
has
is-
Gardner
They have announced
Minshew has broken several rookie records. Actually, not even rookie records, actual records.
Oh
I think
wow.
his first game was he broke like the percentage record. He had like 86% passing. On, I think it was like 20 plus passes,
20+% attempts.
something like that.
Mhm.
And then he's been pretty good. Like really, not even pretty good. He's been the best rookie quarterback so far, minus the past game against the Eagles, right?
That wasn't his
Texas.
fault though.
Oh, no, yeah,
Minus the Texans. Yeah, they played the Texans in London. So minus that game, he's actually been the best rookie quarterback so far. And Nick Foles is coming back, so which is basically who
You know what's crazy? If I feel like this position that Jags are in is probably the best position they've been in the quarterback position for the last like 8 years.
I think who's the last good quarterback? It was like
Can you tell me?
It was I know he was black. I remember that.
It was my gosh.
It wasn't McNair, was
Byron. It was Byron Leftwich. Byron Leftwich.
That wasn't him.
It was
bro.
Byron Leftwich. It was Byron Leftwich. Yes, it was Byron
Bro,
Leftwich.
that's-
2007 to 2009. That was a tough
They
time.
had, who they have? They had.
It was a tough time. Tough time, man.
I don't
Exactly.
remember. I
You
don't
can't name them.
remember.
Exactly. This is the best time for them as a team at the quarterback position forever.
And does that say something that they like? This is the best situation, and they literally have a career backup quarterback as their starting quarterback.
Hey
right
man,
now?
make it work. He's a Super Bowl
Like you know,
winner.
that's just crazy. Like man, this is the best we've ever been. Like who's your starting quarterback? Oh, it's a backup
It's-
quarterback.
Hey, cool. We'll take it. But do you believe they should start Nick? Like, what do you think they should have just rolled with Gardner the whole year?
With the money they invested into him, it's like you have no choice. It's because like you put there's so much money that was put into him. But off of just I haven't seen Nick Foles this year, honestly. So I can't say
That's true.
I can't say just start Gardner. But I mean the team doing like 4-4 with Gardner, so it's not like they're playing bad. He's got them to 500. And with all like
They're not gonna win the division though.
absolutely not. Like Texans are too good and the Colts are just too well coached. But just with all like the turmoil that Jags went through this year with the Jalen Ramsey situation,
Ugh.
whole bunch of like offense defense divided. Because I know that was one of their issues.
Yeah, and they did not like their coach at all.
Yeah, just in general, the offense and defense still clash a lot. That's why Leonard Fournette, you always seen him with the defense.
Mhm.
Like just a whole bunch of internal issues. So like the fact that he even got them to 4-4 as a rookie, I mean that's really good. I mean, he's definitely gonna be a starter pretty soon.
I say that to say like the Carolina Panthers just benched just IR Cam like 3 hours ago. So and they're sticking with their quarterback Kyle Allen, who's been their quarterback since like week 3. Gardner I think started since
Week
week
one.
six,
Like,
six
the
one.
first game.
Yeah, it's first game, so Gardner started. So
Nick Foles got hurt on
I
a
was about to
touchdown
say, I
pass.
was about to say he subbed in. He didn't start.
Yeah, Nick Foles got hurt on a
okay,
touchdown pass.
okay, so
Yeah, that was a phenomenal pass, though.
Yeah,
it was a good
Yeah.
pass. It wasn't the DJ Chark. It was a good pass. It was a great pass.
That's like a
That's
fadeaway
LSU
jump
boy.
shot.
That was legit, man. He wasn't out swinging though. That's how you go out, bro. You gotta go out with a bang. That's how you go out. But yeah, I say that because the Panthers just put their quarterback there. They've invested a lot, way more than the Jags invested in Nick Foles. They've invested a
He
lot in
actually
the
has a really
Cam.
friendly contract.
Ooh, Cam?
Cam, he
Really?
gets, I think his contract like 28 a year, which is like or 28 something, whatever a year, whatever it is.
28
like,
million. Mhm.
Yeah, so that like compared to like the starting quarterbacks, it's actually really, really generous.
Yeah, because guys are earning 30, 32 plus.
Yeah, and like for him to be as good as he was, like and like however you feel about Cam, he's a starting quarterback. He's a top 15 quarterback.
Yeah, so I brought the Cam example. Woo, they brought the Cam example up to say like if the Jags were to go with that same approach that the Panthers went, because essentially their offense are kind of structured the same. Really solid offensive line. They run through really good running backs
And defense.
and they have defense. The receivers, you might get a woo, you might get a So
Like, they have promising young receivers.
exactly. So the offenses are structured the exact same. So I ask you like, do you think ask you to pivot, like, do you think the Panthers would be wrong for IR and Cam? Even though I like the fact that they are at Cam. Do you think they're wrong? Because they brought Nick Foles off of IR to come start week 11.
I mean, that could mean they don't believe in Gardner. So, I mean, if the organization doesn't necessarily believe in Gardner anymore, it's just best. I'm pretty sure they asked the team captains most likely. So if the team captains were to like say yes, we need Nick Foles back. I mean,
Do you think Nick Foles increases their chances of making the playoffs?
I really don't.
So what was the point of
Honestly,
bringing him back?
I've never felt Nick Foles
You think
a
he
great
does?
quarterback.
You think he increases their chances of bringing the playoffs?
I don't think he's much of a long stretch kind of quarterback, but he'll show you like great flashes in a short period of time. And we're at the end. We're at the end of the season. So you may see the best out of him, or you may see like
they could make a run. They're 4-4, right?
Yeah, I think 4, 5. Like they're not, but the thing about that division is the Texans should only have 2 losses. In all seriousness, their defense has failed them a lot when Deshaun has played out of his mind. So let's not act like the Texans record don't show how good they are. But that division really isn't as strong as I thought it would be. I thought it was gonna have a resurgence because the Colts played well last year. Andrew Luck being gone kind of it tapered off the division. So like I don't want to say the division is up for grabs, but if other than the Titans, the division is wide open.
Gardner kept them enough float where they can at least make
Gardner was the captain of the ship, and they was getting ready to sink because like, whoa, brother, let's ride this wave real quick. So they stayed just afloat. So if Nick Foles can't get them to the playoffs, or at least get them to at least 8-8 or 9-7, do you start Gardner next year? Because that's a QB battle already going into next season. Like it's going to happen. So what do you do?
I gotta see like what happened like with the season. Honestly, if Nick Foles comes in and stinks it up, and it's like, oh man, you gotta like, you can't trade for him.
That's true.
Nobody's gonna like
take that contract. Nobody's gonna take that contract. Nobody's gonna take that contract. Nobody's taking that contract.
So it's kind of like I wouldn't say a lose because you lose Gardner and then you keep. It's just.
Do you think Gardner still can win Rookie of the Year being a backup?
No,
has he done enough in his first 10 games?
No, he hasn't.
Damn.
Because Kyler's so close to him. Like, he's been the better, but Kyler's, like, so close to him. And with what he was working with, like, the Cardinals might honestly be one of the worst rosters in the NFL. And the fact that he's, like, able to, like, at least have them with 3 wins. They're 3 or 4?
3 and 5, I think.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, like, how many wins? 3 or 4 wins?
3. It might be 4.
The fact that he even has them with 3 wins with that roster. I think they won 3 games total last year. The fact that he even got them there in week 9?
11. We're in 11.
Yeah, so yeah, 11. I don't think Gardner will win the Rookie of the Year, but I mean, he's definitely gonna be a starting quarterback pretty soon.
Cardinals are 3-5-1, so technically they have 4 wins. It's half a win, so 3.5. 3.5 wins. It's half a win.
Yeah, so he won't. To me, he won't win the Rookie of the Year, but
I mean,
he definitely put up a fight for it.
The thing about it is like. I don't think like the Jags are 4-5. They haven't played terrible football. Just that their schedule's really hard. So like I can't fault them for going 4-5 with a rookie quarterback. So he hasn't done anything for me to Nick in. Like they're literally bringing Nick in because it'd be stupid to have Nick be on IR and you're paying him all this money.
And it's also, do we feel like Nick is like, do we feel like Gardner's even that much better than Nick?
I think he is, bro.
So at the same time, it kind of comes down to that too. So if you feel like you're 4-4 right now with Gardner playing with you, and then you got Nick Foles, not even subtracting money, like we're talking about just pure talent. And you have Nick Foles on the bench, a Super Bowl winning quarterback, who we've seen win at a high level. Like, why would he be on the bench?
I was about to say it's really a no-brainer.
Honestly. Yeah, honestly, we really like just put it like that, minus money, take everything out, just pure talent. Why would you have a Super Bowl winning quarterback on your bench?
Honestly, if
you brought him in there is to win a championship.
I think we talk about this differently if the Jags beat the Texans beat Texans in London.
If they even made a fight.
A fight, yeah, it's a different conversation because this division is still pretty tight. Like the Titans are 4-5, even though I know for sure they're out of it. They're 4-5 off of just the strength, like they've just been 4-5, and they won 2 straight wins with Tannehill. But other than that, the team is not good. The offense is not good. The offense is in shambles. So I'm counting the Titans out completely. But other than that, like I'm looking at this division and thinking to myself, like Gardner really carried these boys because the Colts are 5-3 and the Texans 6-3, and Gardner is stuck it in with all these teams.
They're 4-4, right?
Yeah, no, 4-5. They're 4-5. So yeah, so they're just on the fringe of being like the worst team in that division. But like their points for, they've scored 176. Their points against is 189. So their defense isn't helping them at all. Like. Seriously, their defense is
crazy because they're known for defense.
Exactly, their defense is the second worst scoring defense like in their division. The only defense that's worse than their division in points allowed is the Texans.
But at the end of the day, it really comes down to the quarterback play.
The quarterback play,
not necessarily just the defense, but what we're talking about is the quarterback.
Hey man, the quarterback is tried, so I'd keep it in there. You might as well get film on him because he's probably not going to start for another 2 years with Nick there.
I was about to say
get film on him.
I was about to say it'll be a close affair, honestly. But
So who would you start?
I would start Nick Foles off the
Crazy.
basis that he has proven that he won a playoff game. He's proven that he won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that is big.
And then he's done that almost twice because last year they were about to make a deep playoff run again. Alshon didn't drop the ball against New Orleans. But
Tough drop, man.
I mean, that's why I say I kind of believe him more because actually Nick Foles did show flashes in those games. Just he didn't really play for a long period of time. So we only had like a little bit while, Gardner's still a rookie. He's going to make those rookie mistakes. Even though he
looked amazing, though.
Though he does look amazing, it's evident with the past 2 Texans games that he played.
I wouldn't say he's been amazing. He's
been above average for a rookie.
Saying amazing is like
amazing. Yeah, okay, I'll give it. Yeah, he's been above average for a rookie.
Whenever he showed up, he really showed up.
Yeah, man. He doesn't really have a fall off. Like you can't pick a game that's just like, ooh, Gardner.
He hasn't been bad, but he hasn't been great.
Yeah, the Texans game, Baltimore was not his fault.
Okay, but the Texans.
When did he play Baltimore?
No, I don't think.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, you didn't play Baltimore.
You see Gardner Minshew stats.
Hey, you watch all the.
No, but I be on, boy. Yeah, I made this podcast. Boy, you gonna hear me today.
All right, so they play Kansas City first game. He had an 88% completion.
It's crazy.
I'm not even gonna lie. He actually has been sensational.
Yeah, man, the kid has played like even if you just watch straight highlights, man.
This just a list of his yards like every game. So 275, 213, 205, 213. 374, 163, 255, 279. Even against Houston, he had 309 yards. Mm-hmm. But anyways, I mean,
hey, Gardner for president. Forget Nick.
And I got Nick Foles.
Bench Nick. Just keep Gardner out there. We have no choice.
You want to transition to the next one?
Hey, bro, you got it, bro. You got it.
All right,
yeah,
so,
bro. I don't even got it. Bro, I got to give it to you, but it's a pitch play.
All right, so number 1 team in the NFL right now is the 49ers. After they just got done, they're actually the only undefeated team now. And they just played the Cardinals, and I think they won with like
27 to 24.
It was a really, really close game.
27 to 24.
So does this mean the 49ers are exposed? Do we still
trust
their defense?
No, yes.
Even after a rookie quarterback and a rookie coach completely torched them.
It was 28-25-1, but again, I keep, and I think players have adjusted and fans adjusted. If you watch Thursday Night Football, you can see it is a legit drop off in quality in football from Sunday and Monday night. It's bad. Like it's really bad football, and you can just tell guys are fatigued. So I don't blame a defense that had a short week as it was. So you played on Sunday, you got to get ready by Thursday. No, what?
Honestly, with this win, I honestly give more credit to the team as a
whole than it is. Exactly, yes.
Like, bro, the fact that like I'm still not completely sold on Jimmy G, but that's a whole different topic. But the fact that he was able to at least like win them, not at least, the fact that he was able to win them the game is insane. Like just from
4 touchdowns,
when the defense doesn't show up, offense can show up.
That's Super Bowl caliber. That's Super Bowl caliber.
Like this is literally like almost a reflection of the really the Falcons whenever
whenever they won, they made the Super Bowl. Yeah, they made the Super Bowl.
Great running game.
They made the Super Bowl.
Tevin Coleman is there. Like, and you had two running back monster. Yeah, Breida and Tevin Coleman. You have a couple receivers. I mean, obviously not as good as the receivers up in Atlanta. But like you have
Julio, Emmanuel Sanders is them.
Even though Vic Beasley's not what he was now, like what he was back then, right now.
They got that.
He was a good pass rusher at the time.
I think he's 18 sacks.
That's Super Bowl. He was really
16 and a half. He had it was high. It was 16 and a half. He had a lot of sacks though. Yeah.
So like the way they're getting to the rusher every time. I mean, and that's an in-division game. Like it's just like you're gonna always be competitive.
I'm like honestly, like this was one of those games. Like I didn't watch the game personally. I didn't have time to, but I watched the highlights and I was looking at the game and I was like, this offense is really like clicking. Like I think a lot of the misconception was this defense is terrorizing guys and this offense is really riding the coattails of the defense. But the offense finally, and I think we were waiting. I know 49ers fans were waiting, but I was finally waiting to shut a lot of people up about this 49ers team because they're legit. I didn't think it was going to be legit, but they're legit.
It looks like he's been with Jimmy Garoppolo for the past 4
years. Hey, man, Emmanuel Sanders and Jimmy Garoppolo got a bond that can never be broken. Man.
People thought not Jimmy. People thought Emmanuel fell off because he was playing.
I did, too. Not even going to hold you. I did.
I been knew he was a dog, bro.
I did.
He different, bro.
I did.
Like, we had a quarterback. Because what? Hey, man, we had Flacco and then I don't even know.
He had Big Ben in the beginning of his career, so he wasn't. He had who?
I already knew Emmanuel Sanders could ball.
He said, "Shout out to AB, call guy."
Emmanuel Sanders could ball. I knew it was gonna be a good fit. I mean, bro, George Kittle.
Hey man, he's not number one. He's not number one.
Bro,
say it to me. Can you say it to my face? Can you say it to my face?
He wasn't the number one. The argument was he would never.
Can he not be? Can he not be a number one though? Can he not be a number one? Bro, he didn't put up number one. He put up legit number two numbers though. But that route that he put on Buda Baker, granted, Buda clamped him the rest of the game. I promise you.
That's that dog mentality.
Like Buda, let me see. George had George Kittle had 6 catches, 79 yards in a tub, and Buda got mixed on one tub. It was a really good route. It was a slant, but he stuck it out there. It was clean, but. After that, Buda clamped it. But anyway, George Kittle is kind of showing like that this offense is really special. And I think we forget how special. I think Sean McVay is kind of brainwashed us how we view like offense coordinators turn head coaches. Like Kyle Shanahan started that trend of guys.
I bet people forget.
Yeah,
like,
people forget. He's the original young gun OC. I'm gonna run this, and that, and make your defense look foolish. He's the guy that started it. So to finally see this offense give Jimmy G 4 tubs and and have him an excellent game. 28 for 37, 317, and 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Great. Granted, the defense he did play was bad, and playing on Thursday night, you're already on a short week's notice. So
to tag along off your back, it is a divisional game.
It is. That's important.
You play them twice.
Yeah, man. That's important.
It doesn't matter like how big the turnout, unless you're like the Patriots, or whatever. You know?
Your division is weak.
Generally, whenever you play somebody in the division,
it means more.
Yeah, especially in the beginning of the year, you can see like teams that are inferior beat teams that are superior.
All the time, yeah.
Yeah, as it progresses. So like seeing this, it doesn't really make me question 49ers, but it does make me put a question mark around like how well they're going to be able to perform like on a short notice like that.
And the 49ers defense is defense. Like, honestly, Kyler wasn't playing good until the 88-yard touchdown. Like the stats were not good. It was like 150 yards until that point.
His final stats was 17 for 24, 241, 2 tubs. Yeah, I didn't watch the game, so I wouldn't know.
So before the 88-yard touchdown, it really wasn't looking too hot. Like it wasn't looking good.
Kenyon Drake was carrying the boys.
It was a great ball. Like that was a great football he threw.
Yeah, it was a good ball he threw.
It was a great ball. But besides that, I mean that's a blown assignment. It's gonna happen. Like no matter any great defense, it could be the Baltimore Ravens 2000 defense. It could be 85 Bears. They're gonna give a play every once in a while, so it's gonna happen.
85 Bears is a little bit of stretch, but yeah, I get the point. Yeah. Someone's gonna mess up. Yeah.
01 Buccaneers.
01 Buccaneers would never did that though. Yeah, legit. 01 Buccaneers was elite defense. I don't think they would did that.
But like they
but a great defense will give up at least one big play.
So so they actually played really good. They didn't play as bad as like the score reflects. Like so it might just look like, oh man, it was a dogfight. Kyler wasn't playing good at all. Kenyon Drake was playing really, really good.
Yeah, Kenyon looked like he was happy to get out of Miami.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Like Bama Drake.
Bro, he was like
back in Bama.
Yo, my goodness, bro. He was like, I'm back to back, man. I'm back in this joint. Like, I have a couple friends that told me like, yeah, this run defense is questionable. They've never played like. If you look at their schedule, they haven't played a real good running back, and Kenyon Drake isn't. To a lot of people, he's a solid starter, but he's not like an elite. Not an elite running back.
I'm gonna time out that. Didn't they play Carolina?
But
yeah, that's what.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah. I mean, my bad. They did play Carolina, but Chris McCaffrey is gonna run for 100 on everybody. That doesn't matter.
And then they played the Rams.
Todd Gurley didn't do nothing against them.
Let's just be honest. He's still a pretty good back.
He's still a good back. We didn't do nothing. I think
he's great. Flash greatness.
Yeah, great. That's what I'm saying. And a lot of people that I knew were talking about if you let Kenyon Drake run for 110, 115 yards on you. Imagine if you gonna give someone else that's sorry get 110, 115 yards on you.
The NFC, right? They're gonna have to play Kamara. They're gonna have to play most likely the way the Panthers on the pace for right now. They're most likely gonna make the playoffs. And they gotta play that boy in Arlington. Like I'm looking at the schedule right now. They play the Seahawks. They can win that. They can get that win on Monday night. They play the Cardinals again. That's gonna be another really good game. Then they play the Packers. That should be a good game. They get to see Aaron Jones, and Aaron Jones has kind of showed he can do it all. He's a poor man's Kamara. So really, the rest of the schedule is going to tell us everything we need to know about their defense. With the running backs they're finna face, because they play Seattle, which is a run-first offense, and they play
set up play action. Yes, they play the Cardinals, which is shown we will read option you to death, and we have Kenyon Drake, and he did go for 110 on you guys. They're going to play the Packers. They play Aaron Jones, who's showing that he's a poor man's Kamara, which isn't bad.
They play the Rams one more time.
They play the Rams in weeks week 18, week 16. They played Rams week 16. They played the Falcons. Did Devontae Freeman come back, or who were they? Who's the Falcons running back? So other than the Falcons, they play Baltimore, who has an insane running game. That's gonna be a dogfight of a game. That's gonna be a game that really gets to show us like, is this defense really as good as they are? Because that Baltimore offense is scary.
Is that really fair though? Because like Baltimore offense is like the number one offense in the NFL.
I mean,
so it's not really like a fair judgment. That's like the Chiefs when they played the Patriots defense last year. The defense is really good, but the Chiefs were just like off. Like they said, great defense beat great offense, but some like in this league right now,
it's kind of tough to do that.
Yeah, the way the league is set up right now, like great offense wins.
Do you think the Cardinals giving the 49ers a run was a fluke, or you think that it's just legit that the 49ers?
I had the Cardinals winning 7 games. Like
that's crazy. Yeah, you did call that.
I had them winning 7 games at the gate. And I mean, they look like a 7-9 team. They're not going to finish 7-9, but they look like a 7-9 team. They look like an average team with Kyler Murray at the helm.
A few plays went their way.
If they give Kyler like a legit O-line, one more receiving talent, he's going to be good, man.
And he has no running. I mean, I wouldn't say no running backs. Until this past week, he had no running backs at the time.
Yeah. And then if they can get David Johnson healthy, I swear, pray honestly, he can stay healthy. Kenyon Drake and David Johnson the greatest. It might be the best 1-2 punch in the NFL. Like honestly, seriously,
they should honestly trade David Johnson for some pieces. And like, have you noticed? Like, it's just me. I could be tripping, but the Cardinals refuse to draft linemen. Like,
bro. Oh my goodness, the Cardinals hate offensive linemen, and every offensive lineman they draft is bad.
I feel like they realize it's like, bro, we're not gonna do it anyway.
Every offensive lineman they draft is bad. Like, Justin Pugh is the only like outlier. Justin Pugh is just he played
for the Giants.
Yeah, he got drafted. Oh, they even drafted, bro. Yeah, they drafted. I can't remember. They drafted one offensive lineman that was a bust. He was a tackle. It was terrible. It was a bust.
I don't remember, but. I don't think the 49ers are exposed, all in all.
I don't think either.
I feel like it's just a division game, Thursday Night Football. It
terrible.
It shows, there's really just more shows that the team was full all around. It's like they can win on running game, they can win for defense.
And they can win with the hell of a good quarterback, man. That's the new Broadway Joe.
They can win with the
new Broadway Joe
quarterback.
See that boy, he gleaming. He gleaming, man.
On to the next topic. Lamar for MVP?
Oh.
MVP Lamar.
Y'all don't hear me today, bro. All that trash. Nah, y'all don't hear me.
This is top.
But nah, this my time, bro. This my time.
They can't hear you yelling. It's your topic. You take over the topic. It's you.
We've been bashed. We've been doubted.
Look into the camera.
I'm looking.
Look.
We've been embarrassed. Every team in the league, every fan in the league has said we ain't played nobody yet. We came in and beat y'all favorite quarterback. Handedly. My
favorite quarterback.
My boy. The Zopound GOAT. The Florida native. Lamar Jackson. Z-Pa. Glee. Killed it. The defense. Earl Thomas and them boys. Killed it. Now what do you have to say to us? We're not the best team in the AFC? Okay.
The best team in the AFC is the Chiefs. Still.
No.
With Patrick Mahomes?
No. We dusting them boys. We gave him a run. We gave him a run when Mahomes was healthy.
What was the record? What was the game? Well, how did the game end though?
But we lost. But we gave him a run.
It was to hurt Patrick Mahomes. But that's not the topic. Lamar for MVP.
Yes.
I don't think he's the MVP.
What?
Just because Russell Wilson's having such a great season right now.
Bro.
I know I wasn't
22 touchdowns and 1 interception.
Yeah.
You called this early. You called this super early.
He's really like.
Holy moly, he's having a good year.
Like Tyler Lockett's a great receiver.
That's it. That's all he has.
He saved my fantasy.
Yeah, man, that's all it is.
I don't want to say he's not a number one because he is a number one.
He is a number one. He's a number one in that offense.
Like in terms of like, if you put him in another offense,
he can still be a number one.
He's not going to be a number one.
He can still be a number one.
Russell makes him look like a number one.
Hey, but he balls, man.
Russell, and then he has DK Metcalf, who people were like judging him, saying he couldn't run a route, and he's making him look like a monster.
Make him run
them routes. Hey, you know what's crazy? I heard that they wanted AB. They were trying to get AB to come in
before Josh.
Before they signed Josh Gordon.
That would have been
before they traded for Josh Gordon.
Imagine Russell Wilson's basically like a Big Ben with
What's that
mean?
I was like, whoa.
Before I get back on topic, Russell Wilson, he's basically just a Big Ben with more athleticism. Cause he's like more of the what do you call it when he just think on the fly, throw on the fly? Like,
think on the run, yeah. Just make plays on the fly. Topic, but again, Lamar, now let me give my time. Let me give my time to shine.
Go ahead.
So I want to tell you something that's never been done. No quarterback before the age of 24 has played at the level Lamar Jackson has played. You know how many quarterbacks been in the league since Lamar Jackson? Before Lamar Jackson? Many. So please, I want everybody to sit here and like actually look at the Ravens offense as from a schematical standpoint. Like even if you don't understand football, like take the time and just watch like aerial views of the Ravens
like the
offense.
version of the Army offense.
Yes, legit. It's not. You're not going to get
not literally the same offense, but in terms of like the fact that you don't nobody in the NFL has this offense.
No, you don't know who's getting the ball in this offense.
Unless
you don't.
Like in the playoffs, you'll be able to like scheme for it better. But throughout the regular season,
right now, nobody has stopped this offense.
You don't have time to like schematically put in an offense. You don't have anybody on your team that can replicate what Lamar does. Even your receivers can't replicate what Lamar does. And Lamar's a 4-2, 4-3 guy, so they can't even replicate it. And what we're not, and now what we're not starting to see is that you don't need to have 6'4", 6'2" receivers to go up and get it to have a great offense. It's legit. Hollywood Brown's our best receiver. I love seeing.
We just re-signed Willie Snead, and Willie Snead is an average receiver. We run 3 tight ends on the field all the time. Like it's no joke. You're gonna see Nick Boyle, Hayden Hurst, and it used to be Max Williams,
Mark Andrews,
and Mark Andrews all the time.
So all these receivers make him more of an MVP candidate?
I think they don't make him more of an MVP candidate, but they make him. It shows how good he is, which amplifies why he should be MVP.
We know what I like about Lamar.
They're not good. No, his receivers don't help him. Lamar helps himself. Like Lamar helps himself.
What I like to see though, like from Lamar, is like the progression from year 1 to year 2. It's insane. You could see just look for like the physical perspective. Like
he's bigger. Yeah, he looks bigger. Yeah, he looks like he's been in the weight room. Yeah.
Like you could tell he's putting the work. You could just tell from Lamar when he got drafted, the way he was when he was like, he's like, man, like they about to get everything I got. Like you could see
he's getting him hell. He's getting him hell.
You can see
he is giving him hell.
You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he's like just keeps grinding, keep getting better every week, you're like, hold on, he wouldn't have done that last year. Like that wouldn't have happened last year. And then you just keep looking at his like record, like you like he's only lost last year he lost 2 games as a starter. So he's lost
3 if you count the playoff game. He's lost 3.
So in total he's lost 5 games his whole career. So you just like to see the progression. You like to see what you see. The most doubted quarterback from that quarterback class. So I like to.
It's ironically the best one.
Like, honestly.
I mean, I'm not no bias because I'm a Ravens fan, but truthfully, I think the MVP is most valuable player in the league. But if you go by most valuable player for that team, Lamar by far.
More than Russell?
Yeah, I don't think
that offense without Russell.
I don't think the Seahawks offense is like functioning well without Russell, but I think they can make the playoffs. Pete Carroll's an excellent coach. Don't get twisted. Pete Carroll's a great coach.
Is John
Harbaugh is. But the problem is we saw what Joe Flacco did with that offense. We didn't do crap.
That's just more the fact that they had to change the whole offense schematically because that offense John was running before, it just wasn't working.
It wasn't working, but it's always been run first. Regardless, whoever's been in that system is always going to be run first. We had Ray Rice run for 1,400 yards. It's always going to be run first. The offense is always going to be run first. So now that like you are like, if you take Lamar out of that Baltimore Ravens offense and you stick like Blake Bortles in there, we're struggling. We're suffering. You can say that
with any offense.
You can
fit Cam Newton in that offense.
Oh, we do well.
Exactly. So like for just value, I mean Russell.
I just feel like personally, like and like just like looking at it like in a film, like we outplayed Russell Wilson. The Baltimore Ravens did that as a team. They outplayed Russell Wilson. So you can't sit here and tell me. Granted, the defense is finally, what was my problem was we looked good up until when we lost to Cleveland. It was like up until this point we looked good. Then we just blew. Like, what were we doing? And then we still looked inconsistent. We were winning games.
Dogs on every corner of the field.
Man, Marlon, dog. Marcus, dog. Judon, dog. Earl, dog. Please, bro. Like, granted, this team is definitely a team's team. Like, this is one of those teams, like, one guy is carrying them. Yeah, this team definitely loves each other. Like, it's definitely, like, they're congealed and they're playing together.
You saw after they won,
they was live. Yeah. Coach had the diamonds out, boy. The coach had the diamonds out, So, like, I think if you give Lamar, first of all, Lamar has to run for 1,000 to get MVP. Like, that's probably the baseline minimum. He's on pace, though. He's on pace to get it.
I think they'll just give it to Russell just for more sentimental value because he's been in the league so long. He's been great for so long.
And he's never got his love, man. He's never got the love.
So, honestly, they'll probably give it to Russell.
Man, I hope, man, if I was a Future fan, I don't want that, man. Don't give it to Russell. But Russell's a dog, bro. But I think another argument they say for MVP is Christian McCaffrey. He's having a crazy year, too, man.
He is.
Which is sad. They won't, man. They really won't.
He's literally on pace with LaDainian Thompson's like
record
shattering year.
22 total touchdowns. That's ridiculous at running back.
28.
It's 28. It's 28. Holy moly!
I think it was 22 on the ground and like
It's 31. It's 31 in total. I know, but I think it's like 26 total like rushing touchdowns. I know it's like 31 in total. So that's insane. Like that's legit incredible.
For the, like top 4 like candidates or MVP.
I think they should do how like the NBA used to do. The NBA used to split MVPs. Like if you had they used to do it. They used to do it. They used to split it. They split MVPs. I think split MVP. Split MVP. I wouldn't be mad, bro. I wouldn't be mad if they split MVP.
Give it to the best player.
I was about to say, didn't they do a co-MVP?
Yeah, they done co-MVPs before, but the NFL stopped that a long time ago. Long time ago.
To the top 3 quarterbacks and MVP rates: Deshaun Watson,
Woo!
Russell,
man, he's playing great.
Russell Wilson and Lamar Jackson.
Hey man, and if Pat, yes sir, if Pat was healthy, bro, he'd probably still be in it, but he's not. So that 3-week injury turned into an 8-week injury. So not his fault.
Man, but sticking in that same division,
Lamar for MVP.
In that same division, Cleveland just lost their. Cleveland lost another game to the Denver Broncos. I like who is the problem? I'll leave this topic off because it's just.
Bro. I gotta pull the card out just for this team, bro. This team is on the dust. Bro.
I'll leave this topic out, man.
Yeah.
Can I get a moment of silence, please? So, Cleveland just lost their 6th game. Like 2-6.
Man. Run the table, man. Time to.
Bro, they ain't running no table. They ain't the coach.
Please.
I'm
warning. The question here is, who is the problem in Cleveland? And I'm gonna just lead it off. To me, the problem in Cleveland is
1, 2, 3 on 3.
It
3,
is
2, 1.
Front office.
Oh, what? That's Freddie Kitchens. Not even front office.
They hired Freddie Kitchens. It's the front office for hiring Freddie Kitchens. You let a rookie quarterback who really wasn't as honestly like I love Cleveland. But I was never the craziest person on Baker, anyways, because he never like won a game outside of Ohio until this year when he beat Baltimore. I'm not trying to just down y'all, but he hasn't beaten like that's the only team he's beaten outside the state of Ohio.
I was about to say it's kind of tough to like downplay his game, especially.
He's not bad, man.
He's not bad. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback.
Especially if he had the most touchdowns as a rookie.
This is legit stat, man. 31 is a rookie.
But then when you look at the teams they played, it was awful.
27 was 31.
Yeah, but even then, he still missed a few games. Like, respect his game.
3, I think, 4.
3 or 4 games, and he still had 27.
That's a lot of awful teams. Like, there was a lot of bad teams he played.
Oh, I just wanted to keep that clip.
Keep that clip. Keep it, man. Keep it.
Yeah,
whenever they turn the season around, they're not. But keep it.
But like, anyways, like the problem in Cleveland to me is just the front office for literally listening to your 2nd-year quarterback and hiring him. Just like he wasn't even a coordinator. Like it's not like he was just like oh, he was the offensive coordinator. He started eating. He was literally a running backs coach. Before he just shot, he skipped so many levels to become the head coach of the Cleveland Browns.
Bro.
It's insane. And like the bad thing is, what's the other head coach on the market to hire?
Hey man,
Mike McCarthy?
You gotta go get you that Oklahoma bag and get Lincoln in. Seriously, you gotta give Lincoln that Duffy.
You'd have to give him a bag.
You gotta give him
everybody has to take a pay cut.
Yeah, everybody and their mother got to take it. John Dorsey, get it. Take the pay cut too,
but
bro.
when looking at Cleveland,
he signed him.
From a perspective of just looking at Cleveland, like watching them play like every week, because I'm a Cleveland fan.
Man, it's bad.
It's I wouldn't even blame the line because I think Baker got sacked one time. It's just everybody looks just separate. Like we're just talking about the Ravens. Everybody looks like they're playing
congealed. Yeah,
like the Browns look. Everybody's playing like it looks like Odell and Jarvis over here,
chilling.
Baker's over here,
chilling.
Like everybody looks like they're in. Nobody seems one.
And the defense don't know what the hell.
Defense out of it. With Kirksey being injured, like it just seems like they because he's their team captain. Kirksey,
really?
He's been hurt. He had surgery. So with him being out, it seems like they just don't have that same. You basically don't have your quarterback playing, like basically in terms of the defense. Mm-hmm. So it just like that's what I see when watching them, and it seems like Baker tries to not throw it to Odell. Like that makes sense. He tries to be like, I don't need Odell. I'm gonna throw it over here. Like watch how I can be versatile and throw it to every receiver. Say no.
Odell is your best receiver, brother.
That's why we brought him here. It's so
you give him the goddamn football, bro.
Like seeing that play, like I almost cried. Seeing him beat Chris Harris Jr. off the line,
is a good corner
off the
too.
rip.
Yeah, he's a good
not
corner
even
too.
Like it wasn't no move, like off the rip, just ran past him, and he didn't even throw. We threw in the double coverage of Jarvis Landry. It made me sick. I wanted to cry. We lost to Brandon Allen.
That is a terrible roster. Just not gonna hold you. That is a bad roster. Broncos.
terrible. It's not terrible.
They sleep. Y'all
compared to the Browns roster, it's not a good roster at all.
If compared to a lot of teams, it's not a good roster.
But we get Kareem Hunt back this week, so I'm happy.
So all right, so
I'm looking forward to a great. This is how I'm looking at it. The Cowboys went 3-5 last year.
Oh God!
And then they got Amari Cooper and they turned up. So
why are you comparing
Kareem Hunt? We about to turn up.
Please, bro. No, did you just compare Kareem Hunt to Amari?
That's actually like a fair, in terms of like.
In terms of impact,
in terms of their like talent, their respective positions.
In terms of impact,
I can't.
Kareem is a baller, bro.
No, Dak needed Amari bad.
That Chiefs offense changed once Kareem Hunt left.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Anyway, my problem with the Cleveland Brown offense is strictly Freddie Kitchen and this god awful play calling. God awful play calling.
It was 3rd and 1 and Chubb was sitting on the sideline.
Bro.
It was 4th and 1 and Chubb was sitting on the sideline.
Bro, I'm telling you, the
quarterback sneak with Baker Mayfield, and he ran side. It wasn't even like a forward quarterback sneak. He just run straight. He ran diagonal. Scrimmage.
Bro. I'm telling you, go back and watch like the last 3 Cleveland Browns games, and the play calling is atrocious. First of all, this offense is set off as a play. They want to be a play action offense, but that's not their deal.
They don't know their identity.
They don't know what they want to do. But Freddie Kitchens is trying to force Baker to be a play action quarterback. Run, and then throw it deep. Nick Chubb is a good running back, regardless if you like it or not. Nick Chubb is a legit running back.
Whatever way you look at
that's
it,
true.
Any type of way you want to look at it.
But again, Freddie Kitchens is trying to force Baker to be this spectacular, amazing, deep shot quarterback. He wasn't that at Oklahoma. He can throw the deep ball. Don't get it twisted. He's accurate, but you cannot force somebody that doesn't have like incredible Aaron Rodgers deep accuracy to throw deep balls now. He's not doing that.
He's definitely humble this year. Like I can definitely say that.
Of course he's
I know the
losing.
season's not over yet, but he's definitely been humble. Like just from the fact that you just look at him, like
he's
all
losing.
the progressive commercials, all the commercials. Bro, he's literally in so many commercials, and we're losing. Like we understand a dude like Odell because like he's in a dependent position, so you're gonna see him in commercials. When you're the quarterback, honestly I can't remember one quarterback who was on a losing team that was in so many commercials. Like, you've seen skill positions. You've seen like Jamal Adams had like a new era commercial with the hats. You see that because like it's a dependent position. You're more of a brand when you're a skill position. When you're the quarterback, you're the team. So if your team is losing, that's your brand,
bruh. Like, and even to make it to
give me that.
Yo, you gonna get to make it, it's like this offense last year they didn't adapt to what Baker did. They kind of just figured out this is what Baker's good at. Baker can sling the ball in different directions, but he's not a launcher guy. Like he's never gonna be a launcher guy. You watch the film at Oklahoma, he's a spread these guys out, run outs, run ins, run posts. We're gonna set up by scheme. We're not gonna set up by play action. We're gonna set up by scheme.
He's not that athletic.
He's not
that physical specimen that like you can just drop him back. Like he's not. He's 6 foot. Wilson, with how good he is, he doesn't just drop back 130 times a game and throw the ball. He doesn't.
It's not his game. And I hate. And it's like I want to gouge my eyes out every time like I go to see Cleveland Browns highlights because I have to watch highlights. I have to watch film for the show.
Only got 4 red zone targets.
This is ridiculous.
Since the season started.
It's ridiculous.
Like since the season started, not since yesterday. Since the season started, he's only been targeting the red zone. And
the worst part about it is this team for some reason is so enamored with shotgun runs. Why are you enamored with shotgun runs when you have Nick Chubb in the backfield? Get an eye for him and just give it to the man. Like
teams usually follow their like. When you think of like the Cleveland Browns. Like besides the losing, you think of ground and pound, football.
Yes.
You have to follow that, like you know what I'm saying. Like,
that's been your identity for the last 20 years. And the thing that I just find so frustrating is that like why has nobody not pulled Freddie aside and be like, hey bro, we can't keep doing this, man. Like I know the players got to be frustrated with this play calling. I know nobody's telling them like, bro, stop this nonsensical. Goofy play calling. Like,
so do you think this is Freddie Kitchens' last season, or do you think he has another?
Man, if he gives them 9-7, they're gonna give him the chance. But if he doesn't win a game after, like, if he only sticks with 3 wins, yeah, it's out.
But like,
get
honestly,
out of here.
With that perspective, like
2, it's not even 3.
I've kind of come to the conclusion.
Cut him.
Like you know how last week I was like, oh man, look at the rest of the schedule. Like it's nice. I kind of come to the conclusion that like other teams look at the schedule and be like, man, look at our schedule. It looks really easy.
Yeah,
like,
they got Cleveland. You got Cleveland on there.
Like, we're such a dangerous. If it clicks, honestly, like not even just being like anybody can admit this. If our team were to click,
you're dangerous.
It's a dangerous team. Just with the weapons we have, like it's really dangerous.
Y'all not dangerous.
It's not.
Y'all not dangerous, man.
If the whole team clicks.
Being realistic, if the whole team clicks, y'all are 9-7.
But even then, it's like any team could click that day, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
there's too many variables
Whatever
for
way you think
Cleveland.
of it, the team has the weapons to be a good, at least a good offense.
Yes,
Whatever way you
course.
look at it, they have the good potential to be a great offense.
Yeah, they have.
But like, it's just not clear. It honestly goes on the coaching. Like at the end of the day,
Like this team,
you can't blame it on a year 2 quarterback.
this team's fault isn't Odell's. Odell has been out of trouble. Odell hasn't done anything. Odell has been a stand-up guy.
Finds a way to,
yeah, and they will always find a way to bash him. How? I don't know. Like what? Odell's been a stand-up guy. Baker tried his best not to cuss anybody out. The defense, although they've been bad, they've tried. Like I crapped on them a lot. Like earlier in an earlier podcast, they suffered through so much bad offense that I don't blame them for struggling. Like I don't. I pivot all of this to Freddie Kitchens, and if John Dorsey doesn't find a way to pull this man aside, bro, you got to figure out what we're good at because you're the head coach. I'm gonna get you out of here. Like I have no other choice but to get this man out of here.
I just don't know who like other head coaches. I mean,
hey man, really, get that boy.
Mike McCarthy might be the only like possible other head coach candidate.
Bro, no.
But speaking of Mike McCarthy, his former team.
Smooth.
Yes, sir.
Getting it in.
All right, so the former team just lost this past week to the Chargers. You seen Aaron Rodgers' press conference?
Mm-hmm. He said humble pie.
Basically called everybody out. Whole bunch of excuses. Basically showed himself being a lack of a leader. Just reflect on the game. Reflect on his comments.
It's a humble pie. It's a humble pie game.
How do you feel about it?
Aaron Rodgers is the greatest quarterback, talent-wise, of all time. It's not even close. I think
leading-wise,
he's not a terrible leader.
He's more of a lead by example.
Yeah, he's not a leader by vocal. Watch me.
Not even example. He's lead by. I'm just the
best player on the field. So you're gonna watch me ball. Like it's one of those. I'm like, damn, that nigga Aaron, I'm a ball too, bro. Like that's all it is. Like that's not. It's not even anything crazy. But I think the one thing that we didn't. I think you gotta give the Chargers credit. They played a hell of a game on defense. Like a hell of a game on defense. Yeah, like they played a hell of a game on defense. The offense didn't want to lose. Like the offense actually was like, even though the offense struggled, the offense didn't want to lose. Like past games, we've seen the offense blow Chargers games. Like I think all this season, the Chargers have lost in the most Chargers way possible. I think they're only able to give me 2 games where they didn't lose in the most Charger way. It's just they got outplayed. But every other loss has been like, yup, it's the Chargers.
If you look at the way the Packers lost, it's actually really scary because there's a lot of film on them now. You just need to run the ball. Like
the defense, their defense was never built to get
like
to
they're a good
run
defense, but they're not. Like,
but yeah, they weren't built to do that. They're like they constructed that defense and they got all these guys on free agency.
The same way the Eagles beat them, like literally the same way. Like they Jordan Howard ran he had 3 touchdowns.
Ran the football.
And
like
Melvin Gordon ran the ball. Like that's the way to beat the Packers.
I like and their tackles and like just go back to their offense. Their tackles struggled against Bosa and Melvin Ingram. Like
I think every tackle struggled.
Man, but
because Bakhtiar, I don't even pronounce his name.
Bartar, yeah,
I don't know pronounce his name. He's like the best left
tackle. He is the best left tackle in the game, regardless. Yeah, for sure. And he struggled against Melvin Ingram. So like, but I haven't seen that Charger defense play so inspired in so long. It's like wow. You guys have won 2 straight.
They can really make a playoff push.
Yeah, they make a playoff push for sure. The division's weak. The division's mad weak. Like so.
You got Chiefs in there.
Yeah, Mahomes ain't there, bro.
And the Raiders are 9-17.
Hey man, the Raiders ain't good though. Raiders,
they're 9-7.
Ain't that good, brother.
They look pretty decent.
Hey man, they ain't that good, brother. But but like I like the way this Packers defense was constructed. It wasn't to stop the run. It was to get to the quarterback and to have the secondary do work.
I don't think they got to the quarterback. If I'm not mistaken. I don't remember seeing.
But that's what. But that's how they're built though. They brought in pass rushers with Zadarius, and then who was suspended, and Preston Smith. They brought those guys in to get to the quarterback. They brought Amos in, and they have Jair playing an underrated season. He's having a really good season. They brought those guys in to be a secondary, get the pass rush, make the secondary look good. They don't have linebackers to gap stuff. They don't. Name me an inside linebacker for their team that can gap stuff. Like just legit terror and gap stuffing.
What's his name?
Is Blake still? Martinez? Yeah. He's still on there? He's still on there? Yeah, he's not, but he's not a terror and gap stuffing. He's not a terror.
Against the Cowboys?
Yeah, but hey man, he played inspired with y'all, but still.
Just against them, they played inspired every time.
Yo, they want y'all soul every time they play against y'all. But back to the topic. But like, it's like I can't. Aaron Rodgers' comments was kind of like, "Come on, dog. Like humble pie. This is a slice of humble pie for us. We'll take this. Like, what do you mean, bro? Y'all lost. Like, I understand. Like, you want to be like." as impartial as possible. But at the same time, it's like, dog, you don't say that about your teammates. You don't say that about a loss. You don't not take responsibility for losing. You didn't play a good game.
I don't like how he was like giving excuses. He was like, oh yeah, so we shouldn't have showed up like a day before. We should have stayed to our regular routine because they ended up going to the to LA on Friday rather than Saturday. So basically like people like went out and stuff like that. So like, I don't like our regular routine. So he's basically calling up the coach saying, "Oh, we should have stayed what we usually do." It was like, "Oh, people went out and stuff like that, had a good time." But you can't tell me throughout. Like I seen Shannon Sharp say this earlier. You can't tell me throughout the regular season when y'all won the past 7 games, like 7-2, right? That like people weren't going. Everybody was going to bed at 9:00. No, people were going out
having fun. Yeah,
so
but
you can't blame on that.
The thing is. The thing is, Aaron Rodgers, I hate to say it, I feel like he has the cachet to call anybody on that organization out.
Nobody's gonna call him out.
What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? He's the best quarterback in the league.
He's going. You guys suck.
And then you're in debt. Like you paid him $35 million a year, so he's like, what are you gonna do? So he can say that. I think that's the problem. They've given Aaron Rodgers so much control that it's almost like if you say anything against him, man, you out of here. Aaron Rodgers is the GM at this point. Like, seriously.
It's his team.
Like, it's his team. And they go as far as Aaron, like, really, not as far as Aaron takes them, because Aaron can take them to the Super Bowl. But this team lives and dies by Aaron. So if Aaron bashes this team, the team morale goes down. If Aaron uplifts these guys, the team morale goes up. So, I mean, it's not to that extent, but yeah, I see it. It's not to that extent though, but yeah, like it's the early Big Ben extent.
I would say it's honestly worse.
It's a little bit worse, yeah, but still, I don't think it's to that extent.
I trust it's really Mike Tomlin's team, in my opinion. Like I feel like he's more of a coach. Like I see him more. I
can coach. Yeah, I can play with him.
I don't want to say like Matt Ford is not a coach because he's
Matt LaFleur,
7-2. But like he's younger. He's I think probably like 5 years older than
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, like probably,
legit.
Yeah, so there's a respect factor, but it's more respect as peers rather than as a coach. I gotta like respect.
I still don't like how Aaron was like downplaying the loss. Like, dude, you guys lost and you did not play good.
You
played bad. You threw from 161 and 1 touchdown. You didn't play good. That's not good. That's not good.
Going into the second half.
That's not good. So why are you gonna downplay not only your teammates but then downplay a loss? A game that you should have won.
Yeah.
Like a game that you should have not handily, but at least beat them by 10.
No. That should have been.
Yeah, what it should have been.
That really should have been.
Like, I should not be on Twitter seeing the Chargers putting up like memes about them beating you guys. Like, no.
That was a Packers home game they lost.
Yeah, no,
like, it was a home game.
Oh, really?
They don't have any fans.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's so many Packer fans there. Dang, because they ain't no LA Charger fans. That sucks. And they still found a way to lose. You hate to see it. But do you think this really... I always ask people this question. If Aaron Rodgers was to just slander everybody that he's ever played for, like on some T.O. nonsense, would you think it'll still affect his legacy? Because it didn't affect T.O.'s legacy. It got close, but it didn't affect his legacy. T.O.'s still a Hall of Famer.
That kind of goes back into like I'm going to just say it, the racial thing. He's not going to get... Nothing's going to happen.
Well, I would say more like I do... think it's more on par with the T.O. situation, but I just feel like it's by position.
Yeah,
I was about to say because like as a quarterback, you'll be able to put people through more because they're like, oh yeah, you're
such
like,
a great leader.
Yeah, you're such a generational talent. But then at receiver, you see how they get treated.
Well, Cam Newton.
I mean, yeah, but then
man, if Cam I hate doing this, but if Cam said that, man, he would get ripped. If Cam said we lost the game, man, we got to slice a humble pie. Oh my goodness, bruh.
I mean, that's true, but then he would have to even stay in the post conference.
Still, man,
so we forgot about that.
I mean, it's not a fact that like Aaron doesn't suck, man. I mean, Aaron's never gonna suck. He's never gonna be like a guy that we can be like, dang, man, you said that and you had a bad game. Aaron Rodgers is gonna be Aaron. Yeah, we know who he is. We know who he is as a person.
Top 5 quarterback.
Top 3 if you want to really argue. So it's not nothing that's insane. Like it's chill. Like it really is. Like I don't want to say it's chill that he said it because it's bad. It's so bad, but it's like. I feel like the Packers are gonna get over it. They can't do anything about it.
It was one of the weirdest losses though. For a 7-2 team, I felt like everybody like just on Twitter and everything, everybody's flipping out. Like they're 7-2.
Like relax, guys. Like they only had one loss to this point. Yeah, they only did have one loss to this point. So like relax. I can see it.
I think the shock factor of that would just have to be who they lost to.
Yeah, but the Chargers are on a 2-game winning streak, so I can.
Yeah, 2 games.
The casual fan though, they won't feel like the Chargers are a good team, but like the person who really watches football, they know the Chargers are not a bad football.
Chargers aren't bad football. They just underperform.
Not being there hurts, but they're not just a team.
They're losing in Charger ways, man. Watch them Chargers again.
They're not
just
a team
like
where you're like, man, we just lost to them. Like they're a team where it's like, oh, I mean, they can kind of see
can
why
stick in. I mean, I can see
you
why.
You should have won, but you can see why. Joey and Melvin.
I mean, they can't block them, so it's tough, bro. It's tough.
I haven't really been hearing Keenan Allen's name.
I haven't since the fast start. Yeah, fast start and just kind of just went downhill. But all right, so next topic, back to Cam Newton actually.
Woo!
So Cam Newton just got placed on IR.
Yes, sir. Yes,
and
finally.
Kyle Allen will finally take the helm. Is this the end of Cam Newton?
No, not at all. Like I said this earlier in an earlier podcast. I said what they should do off the jump because Cam wasn't healthy last year. He wasn't healthy coming into the preseason.
When he was healthy, they were 6-2.
Yes,
it was his best season.
Best season up to that point. Ever in his entire career.
It was on pace for better than
MVP. Yes, exactly. And I said, just put Cam on IR and let him rest for 2 years. At least a year and a half.
That's a lot of money.
Yes.
Sitting on your bench when you have a quarterback that's getting probably less than $1 million a year right now.
And I understand, but it's a massive investment you have to take to get yourself back in the Super Bowl. Because Cam has led you to the Super Bowl. Not like he hasn't.
Cam Newton's like young. Like he's young in terms of a quarterback. But for his play style, he's not.
He's not. Oh no. Cam plays like a running back. Cam at running back age now, man. 30 for Cam is that's tough. The way he plays football is vicious.
I say they trade him for. I say they trade him. I don't want him to because I love Cam Newton. Cam Newton's my favorite quarterback in the NFL. But it just for just a fiscal standpoint and from the team standpoint,
the money standpoint, yeah.
You just trade him, keep Kyle Allen. Your team is Chris McCaffrey. He's your franchise.
Yeah, man, he's your franchise. Build around him.
You let everybody else do what they're doing. Keep doing what they're doing. Trade Cam Newton for probably a first round pick. He's definitely worth the first round pick. Like somebody's gonna give a first.
Hey, the Bears need him terribly. Oh my goodness.
The Bears moved heaven and earth.
They moved heaven and earth to get Khalil. Move heaven and earth to get Cameron Newton.
There's definitely a lot.
Man,
there's definitely a lot of
3 first. Okay, that's a little bit stressed. But move enough weight for where it's like. All right, brother. It's at least 1 first in 2 seconds, man. At least 1 first in 2 seconds.
Yeah, but I hope Cam Newton's not done like career-wise. But if he's just done to Carolina, honestly, I'm happy. I'm hope he's done to Carolina because they've never surrounded him with unless like this past season, but then he got hurt. They never surrounded him with the greatest talent. Ever since Steve Smith left, they've surrounded him with he's more as a good receiver, but is he really in? Kelvin Benjamin, I mean, he's a tight end. He's a tight end / left guard.
He's left defensive end. Yes, bro.
They haven't really surrounded him with the greatest of talent. So the fact that he's gonna get a fresh start somewhere, heal up, he's gonna have 1 year to basically sit out. So 1 year to fresh legs. So he might be 31, but it's not gonna reflect 31 because
he's just been getting banged. My God, bro. I really hope that the Panthers finally like tell Cam like, dude, you can't. I know that this is how you want to play football, but bro. We gotta keep you, and that's if he stays. And I want him to stay, but I want him to at least be like, bro, if you want to be a quarterback for at least like 38, man, you can't keep taking these violent hits, dude. Like you're 6'5", 240. Guys are not hitting you like they're hitting, Tom Brady.
It's not necessarily Cam's fault though. Cause if you look at a lot of the plays when Cam Newton was playing still. The refs don't call a lot.
It's tough, man.
They let a lot of times get hit. I don't know if the league just hates Cam Newton.
I don't know what it is. I think refs. That's a good point. And if you're like one of those people that nah, man, they treat everybody fair. No, they don't. Cam gets shortchanged a lot by calls. He really does. And there's a lot of helmets that he definitely. There's a vicious one that he didn't get. I think it was the year after the Super Bowl run.
Super Bowl year.
The Super Bowl year, yeah.
Even in the Super Bowl.
Man, egregiously missed calls.
But I think circling back to your point, I really feel like it's just how they'll call it if it's how a certain quarterback plays. So like with Tom Brady, you saw like just a forearm across the chest. They'll throw a flag, but then you see But when you see how Cam Newton
plays like a running back,
Cam Newton's not
going down.
Take that slide. He'll try to get that first down.
So refs kind of expected to be.
So they're like,
but again, I feel like somebody in the Carolina front office would be like, dude, you can't keep taking these vicious hits, man. Like, get down, like, please. You see how Brady you see how Brady sends the pressure and he doesn't even let him hit him. He ducks, like he literally gets down and just takes the love tap sack, like, you know what I mean? Get down, bro, like. And I think a lot of people are like Tampa Bay is a good destination for Cameron. Bears, the Titans.
All the teams that need a quarterback is honestly a good.
The Dolphins need Cam.
They want to.
Yeah, they want to. They sold, man.
I pray for Cam that they don't get.
Man, the Bengals can use Cam, but he'll probably rot there too.
That would be crazy.
But I mean, I can see it though. I can see them getting Cam. I can see him moving. I can see him doing it. Like even in an alternate universe, Matt Ryan pulls a Andrew Luck and retires early. The Falcons could use Cameron. Cameron Newton changed the whole Falcons offense.
That'd be disgusting.
Yeah, like seriously, that's insane.
I'll run with them in Madden.
Like I'm just saying in the alternate universe, Matt Ryan will just retire. Like now, like I'm done with football. Some Andrew Luck nonsense, and then Cam, and then they send them. Even though Carolina probably would never trade them to the Falcons, but just say like a lot of teams. The point is, a lot of teams can use Cam. So, but I think Carolina, I don't think they're sold on Kyle Allen, but they're like, at this point, we can just ride it out with Kyle, man. Like, Christian just showed us we can win games, bro. We don't need Cam at this point.
Sustainable. Like, when was the last time we've seen a running back really win anything?
That's true, man.
And like, do we feel like Kyle Allen's that guy where he can, like, in the playoffs, can you really see, like, you gotta think about from the organization perspective, can you see Kyle Allen winning a playoff game? Like, honestly, just really, him winning a playoff game. Not like, not Christian McCaffrey going for like 250 all-purpose yard. I'm talking about Kyle Allen just with his arm winning a game.
No. I was about to say, I think you had to take small steps first. It'd be, do you think he could lead you to the playoffs? Even though he's winning games, but like
he's barely winning games as it is, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
I think Christian's like winning them games right now. Mm-hmm.
It's a dog world,
thing,
man.
That's what you like. This is kind of what you hate about the league. This is just like
Cam deserves better.
Yeah,
point blank period.
He does, man.
Cam deserves better.
He done so much for the organization.
And
I don't even know any other quarterback besides Cam Newton for that team.
Jake Delhomme.
Jake
Delhomme. I like Jake, and that boy Jake was ball. Vinny Testaverde, you know what I mean? Shout out to go Canes, you know what I mean? So they drafted a decent quarterback. Cam ain't the first. Cam is just the best out of a couple.
By far.
Yeah, I'm just not even close. But still, they didn't have decent quarterbacks, man. They had decent quarterback play. So.
All right, but off of that topic now, are way too early playoff pictures.
Man. Baltimore won it all. That's all I gotta say, man. I don't want to talk about this.
So you got them at the 1 seed?
Nah, Baltimore gonna be the 1 seed. Probably still gonna be I can see. Let me just pull out the standings and just to give you the gist.
I'm gonna keep it a break with you right now.
LeBron drops another triple double.
I don't.
We're gonna get there, bro.
I don't see Baltimore beating the Patriots in the playoffs.
Wow, I see why though.
Yeah, because I was about to say after Bill gets that film on you.
Oh yeah, it's done.
Lamar's 11-1 when playing teams twice, and then when he plays teams twice, he hasn't won a game yet.
That's crazy. I think. Let me start with the NFC. The NFC East. I have the Cowboys being the only team from that division making the only one.
NFC West is too strong.
The NFC West, Seahawks,
3 playoff team division.
In the NFC East.
West.
Oh, the NFC West is. I said the East is only. Yo, I'm like what? So I don't think the Eagles make it. In the NFC West, I have it's a 3 playoff. It really is. So that's 4 teams already. I actually.
So 1 seed.
And actually, in all seriousness, have the Vikings beating out the Packers and getting into it. So the Packers don't make it. So the Vikings are the 5th. Yeah, shout out to that boy Ashman. So and then in the 6th seed, it's all Saints, man. I mean, not to say 6th seed, but I'm saying all the teams that make the playoffs in the NFC, the Saints would be one of them. So that's 16. If I were to rank them, I'd say Saints number 1, 49ers number 2, because I don't think the 49ers go the whole route 16-0. I think they finished 13-3, and the Saints get that 14-2. You know what I mean? Get that 13. You know what I mean? So I think Saints 1, 49ers 2, Seahawks can get 3rd, Cowboys can get 4th, and then you can finish it off with the Rams getting 5th and the Vikings 6th. So I think the Vikings are definitely a wild card team, and that's my NFC prediction. If you want to get my AFC prediction, you might get a little bias in there. So.
All right, so my NFC,
I'm gonna leave it.
My NFC, I got the Saints going first because I don't think the 49ers is going undefeated. And
I don't either, but I would love to see it.
It's the Saints is my 1st seed, 49ers is my 2nd seed, Packers is my 3rd seed, and then 4th.
Nah, you had the Packers being out the Vikings
division. Mm-hmm. Isn't it like the first 2 teams, or the first 4 teams are the teams that won the division?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the Cowboys obviously. And then my 2 wild card teams would be Seattle. And I'm gonna have to go like the Vikings. It just makes the most sense.
Wow, so the Rams don't make it?
I don't think that the Panthers are sustainable with Christian McCaffrey running the ball. Like, he's playing great, but that's not gonna get you into the playoffs. The Vikings have just such a solid offense, like with just Dalvin Cook, Stephon Diggs, Adam Thielen, and whatever you feel about Kirk Cousins, he's
playing good
a franchise
football, man.
quarterback.
Whoa,
he's playing good quarterback. He's a franchise quarterback.
Oh yeah, real quick before I tell my team, remember Asher, you're probably gonna hate me, but remember how we were doing our picks for next week, and I asked, do the Chiefs have a winning record? And I chose the Chiefs.
Yeah, you chose the Chiefs.
Hey,
congrats!
I told you.
Hey, bro, you're a wizard.
Hey,
The wizard. Who you pick, Frank, for NFC?
All right,
NFC playoff picture.
I do have the Saints losing some games.
Really?
Not a lot though. So I would still have the 49ers at 1, Saints at 2. I would have, let's say, the Packers at 3, Cowboys at 4, and then I would have.
Say Giants.
No.
Say Giants.
It's really between Rams, Seattle, and was it the Vikings? Honestly,
really?
Yeah, that was really the.
The 6th seed is gonna be packed in the NFC.
Bro, it's crazy. There's gonna be such good teams left out of the playoffs.
Man, dude.
Because whatever team you leave at the playoffs, if you leave the Seattle at the playoffs, that's a really good team at the playoffs.
That's tough.
If you leave the Vikings, that's a really solid team at the playoffs. Like, there's so many good teams that can be like just miss it.
And look at the AFC, man.
Hey, all right, man.
AC, I got the Jets.
It's a no-brainer, bro.
I got the Jets running the table. Miami running the table. No, okay. So in all reality, Pat's obviously gonna win that division. Chiefs are obviously gonna win that division. AFC North, the Browns are obviously gonna win that division. And I'm playing so the Ravens will win that division, and then the South.
Up for grabs, man.
The South up for grabs. I don't know. I don't trust Bill O'Brien as a coach.
Jeez.
I know Deshaun Watson's great, but I trust Frank Wright way more. But then it really depends on how this Jacoby Brissett injury goes. So just judging off of saying that he doesn't play for the rest of the season or like for 3 weeks, I got the Texans winning that division. So then for my 2 wild cards,
just say Cleveland.
I'm honestly not gonna say that because actually I got the Bills in Cleveland. Why not?
All right, so my AFC Pats first. Baltimore would be second. I'm actually gonna give the Colts the division win, so they're gonna get third, but the Texans are gonna be right behind them, so fourth. And then wild cards, call me on a limb when I say this, but the Bills are fifth, and then the Chargers get it in, man, and sneak in and get that 6th seed and become a wild card team. They get to the divisional or the AFC championship and lose to Baltimore and call it a day, man.
The AFC championship?
Yeah, man. They lose to Baltimore.
They make a run like that?
No, they make that type of run.
That's a run.
But hey, man, alternate universe, bro. Alternate universes. Cam is a Falcon, and they make the AFC championship. Alternate universes, bro. Alternate universes, man. I love them. So those are my AFC playoff predictions, right?
All right, so I got Pats at number 1. So I'm gonna have Kansas City at number 2.
Oh, you disgusting.
And I'm gonna have y'all as number 3.
Cool.
Baltimore.
Cool.
Number 4, we have the South. Deshaun Watson's having an MVP-like season, so I think I'm gonna give them the slight edge. Number 5, let's see. I'll go with. I do like the Bills, but they just.
You're not convinced. They've had a lot of ugly wins.
Their offense is just,
They're not. You're not. Yeah, you're one of those. You're not convinced. They've had a lot of ugly wins. All 6 of them wins have not been pretty.
They're a greatly coached team, but their offense is just.
I'm gonna have Colts, and then for my last one, I'm gonna have the Raiders.
Really? So Bills don't make it? Dang.
I don't trust them.
Dang. You get the Raiders in there?
Shouts out to John Gruden.
Man, trying with them boys. Got them 500. Trying, man. With the incomplete roster. That roster is incomplete. He's trying.
They don't even trust their quarterback.
Man, he is trying.
He's gonna be the last seed though.
Man, he is trying to get him. If he gets him in the playoffs after that terrible year last year, that's a head coach of the year by far. That's amazing.
Who is it? Just random off tangent. Who's the head coach of the year to you? I got Kyle Shanahan.
I think Kyle for no doubt. Kyle.
Or Mike Tomlin.
Bill.
Nobody talking about Mike Tomlin.
What?
Bro, to lose AB, to lose Bell, and then to lose Ben, and you
still,
have them 500, and you have Mason. You had a running back throwing passes at one point in a game. and you had them at 500.
Yo. I think no brainer is probably Kyle, bro. No brainer. I don't want LaFleur was in the running. If he didn't lose to the Chargers, he'd probably still be in the running. But LaFleur would be my other like. All right, if you don't want Kyle, give it to LaFleur. But Kyle, and it's not even close. Kyle, you give Sean Payton is gonna be in there, of course. Pete Carroll's gonna be in there, of course. But right now, if we were to do award winners right now, he'd be head coach of the year.
Right. I was low key thinking Pete Carroll.
Really?
I was low key. It's really between the rift between him and Kyle Shanahan.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go wrong with either one.
Yeah, I was about to say because Pete Carroll, he's having an MVP quarterback, and you just pretty much call whatever play he's gonna
do work, man.
Magic. Kyle Shanahan, he really turned around.
Honorable mention.
Hey man,
he up there.
Hey, what's the coach for the Falcons? Quinn. Honorable mention. Dan Quinn. Honorable mention. They're 1-7. They're in the conversation for the
Cut the mic.
They're in the conversation for the first pick overall.
Fluky, but
man,
their one win was like really fluky.
Hey, that one win was a shootout though. It looked good.
But
it was on national TV.
We're on basketball, man.
Hey, bro.
Tag in, man.
What?
Eddie.
We're playing this is your call, bro. Come on, Broussard. Ed Broussard. You call it basketball. We're playing basketball. Yo, I'm trying. If y'all ever play 2K11, y'all know
we should put that music for
yeah, man. Yes, bro. We gotta get it in, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
That's what topics are.
Yeah, that was definitely 2K12.
Hey, that was 2K12?
Yeah, that was 12.
Dang, it was 12. I thought it was 11.
Was it? It was probably.
I feel like it was 11, bro.
Oh, they beat the Bulls.
Bro, please. I know, please.
Bron, go, man.
Bah, I know, bro. I know, bro. I know, bro.
Y'all want to start off with the Lakers?
Hey, man, we can
You
start.
already know we start with the Lakers.
We can start.
Everybody that said
Lakers
that the
fans,
Pelicans won the trade, please tell me the Pelicans record.
Hey, they 1-6.
Please tell me the Lakers record.
They lead the West, and it's not even close.
Exactly.
They're
That's
6-1.
That tells me everything you need to know about who really won the trade. Shouts out to LeBron being the greatest basketball player to ever touch the face of the earth.
Brother.
Shouts out to Anthony Davis for being the third in MVP race, wherever third best player in the NBA. Man, it's just amazing. Like I said it. Shouts out to D12
Okay, I guess.
being
He
D12.
actually played legit. Yeah, he played like Dwight, man.
Shouts out to Avery Bradley. Just shouts out to Danny Green. Danny Deadshot. Oh my God. Just,
Wait. You gonna shout out KCP?
Absolutely not.
Yo, they gotta cut him. They need to cut him. They need to cut him.
I don't know what it is with him. Like, I don't
You
understand.
know what's funny? Him and Lou Williams making the same money.
That's ridiculous. Lou needs to.
Why?
Lou needs to object.
I don't want to say he's the worst player in the NBA.
He's not. No.
But for notable players, he might be the worst.
He was a first round pick
player.
too. He's a boss.
He might be the worst, like just notable player that is like known.
Yeah.
KCP was not this bad with the Pistons, bro. I promise you. He was not.
LeBron, bro.
Man, he was not this bad with the Pistons.
I low-key been saying for years KCP and all that.
He was not this bad with the Pistons, bro. He is playing some really bad basketball. You can put me out there, I play better than KCP, and I suck at basketball.
A point a game.
That's terrible. I could do better
I
than
can
that.
put him half court.
Like seriously,
Make a buck.
like this is terrible, bro.
You saw when he airballed the floater?
Yes.
Bro, I've never in my life, bro.
That's like the only hole in the Lakers' whole lineup is KCP.
KCP, which is tough because that lineup is pretty solidified from starters to bench. They really want to get another ring. Like it's not even a talent, man. It's not.
Rob Pelinka. Everybody doubted him the whole offseason.
I thought Rob did a
was
pretty
just
decent.
Duffy.
He did a pretty. It wasn't a decent. It's kind of like an obvious job. Like this is what you should have
He was
did.
in his Duffy.
The year LeBron came in, you should have got guys in to help LeBron.
So you think they holding on to that number one spot?
No, not when Paul come back. Boys in trouble.
No.
He's in trouble, but I'm telling you.
They're not. Clips aren't winning the one seed. It's not the fact.
What?
It's not the fact that they're not the best team. It's the fact that it's just low management and all that stuff.
Yeah, that low management stuff is blowing me. It's the second week.
You want to get into that?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Yeah.
Well, Kawhi just had.
Kawhi just had a low management game, and he about to have one, I think, tomorrow. Which is.
I think Russ had a low management game. Russ didn't play.
Russ didn't play the Grizzlies.
Ridiculous.
He doesn't get ripped. He's like the new Curry, where like nothing he does is bad. Like, if any other player did this, like, everybody would be flipping. But, oh, my gosh, low management. Like, you got to play. But, like,
imagine LeBron. Like,
oh, my God.
like,
LeBron did a low
would,
management game this early.
Bro, he got
Done.
ripped for, like, low management, like, game 40 last year against the Spurs. Like, there was, like, they said, like, kids was complaining. They said, like, oh, he needs to, like, earn his money and stuff like that. It's like, bro, like.
I don't know. This is like game 6 and Kawhi's already out 2 games, like, and he's not injured. So that's bad on the fans if you think about it. Imagine you paying tickets to watch the Clippers play your favorite team, and then you want to see Kawhi.
And the Kawhi's not in. I mean, from a coaching standpoint, I understand because they're preparing. It's like preparing early for a birthday party. Like they want to celebrate a championship, so you want to get your guys as healthy as possible because it's a long season. It's vicious, so you want to keep your guys healthy. So I'm not blaming them. Like me thinking schematically, I'm not blaming them for wanting to sit Kawhi out like the first week. It's crazy, but I understand it. But as a fan, if I'm going to a game, I just from a fan, I'll be pissed. Yeah, I'm very pissed.
From like a player's perspective, you can completely understand.
Yeah,
82 game season is tough. Like from a fan's perspective,
but I'm like, why are you sitting them out? Like, we're not even knee deep in the game. Like, we're not even knee deep into the meat of the season.
We didn't even tip a toe.
Most people see like the NBA as like an entertainment span.
It is, which it is. It is.
Really is.
It is.
All sports. So if you don't see your favorite player on the court, you're gonna be upset, especially if you pay money for it.
I think like another thing is that we kind of like forget that injuries in the NBA hold more weight than they really do like in any other sport. Even not to disregard like football injuries, but I feel like NBA injuries alter careers. Like you are never this. Like D Rose is never gonna be the same. Like D Rose won an MVP.
D Rose is back.
I actually have that as a topic.
Okay, we're gonna get there. But we're gonna get there. So, but still, D Rose up until like 2 games ago was not D Rose. He did have the 50-point game and he had worked. You could tell he needed that.
20, I think.
Yeah, but like. Basketball injuries hold more weight, so I can truly understand the sit him out, like rest him as long as possible, especially since Kawhi has ankle injuries. Yeah, Kawhi has ankle. I
don't want to say fragile.
But he's been injured. He's been injured. He sat out for 2 years.
He's not the most sturdy.
Yeah, he sat out for 2 years. He's not LeBron. He's not LeBron caliber durability. No,
he's not playing 17 seasons.
No, LeBron barely could make it through last year. He was hurt, so I understand. Sit these guys out. Like it's logical, but from a fan perspective, it's pretty BS. It's BS.
Speaking of injuries, we have Steph Curry with the hand injury, and he's apparently supposed to.
Transitions are getting smooth, man. Like, he's just, which I told you I would take this podcast to the next level.
Top tier.
He's out for 3 months. So what's the Warriors' next step?
Man, tank.
LaMelo Ball, welcome to the
Yo, come on, bro. That's what they need to do. Tank, man.
Honestly, I feel like that's their probably goal as of right now. They don't see any future. There's no point in rushing Clay back.
Nope.
Now that Curry's hurt, there's no point.
Draymond got a weird injury. I don't even know his injury.
He's injured.
He's like, bro.
I won't even playing either because he had some type of slight injury. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, so they're probably gonna probably let D'Lo come back. They'll probably let him play, run the offense, let him like boost his trade value. Trade him for some role players and pieces.
I'm not gonna trade D'Lo.
And they'll probably end up being a competition for the first pick in the draft. And just knowing the NBA, they'll probably find a way to rig it to give them the first pick.
Oh, brother, God,
just to make them
no,
relevant
please.
again. Because Steph Curry is like the poster.
He's the draw.
He's like the poster.
LeBron and him,
NBA.
Yeah.
Like kids, they love Steph Curry. Like I feel like older heads don't like Steph Curry. I feel like we're not really like.
But children love Steph.
Yeah, so they'll find a way to try to make them good again, just to get the ratings up. And I mean, they bought a new stadium and everything, so they're gonna be good.
Chase Bank Stadium, man.
Yeah, kids feel about Steph Curry now how they felt about like Kobe back in the 2000s.
Yeah, so it's legit. But I mean, that injury is dramatic. I don't think we understand the calamity of that injury. That injury is vicious.
It's hurt so many people.
My God. Yo, and it looked like a bad fall, but it didn't really look like a. It didn't look like it.
The fall.
It looked bad.
The fall looked like it didn't look intentional. But it looked like I know you're behind me.
And I'm just gonna lay down on you, bro. Not just a little bit, just a little bit.
It didn't look like it was intentional. I'm gonna try to like break you.
But it was like I don't want to fall, and you behind me, so I might as well just fall on you. But it's
just unfortunate.
It's a really bad. It comes at the worst time for the Warriors. The worst. You handled KD's injury terribly, so he's gone. Clay tore his in playoffs, so he's not coming back for the whole season. They handled Iggy's injury real bad too, and now Steph is injured. At a point, we have to get to like the meat of like the whole like organization. Like, bro, what are y'all medical team doing? Like, come on, bro. Like, other than Steph. other than Steph like injury being kind of a freak accident, their medical staff has not done a good job. Like it's been bad. So I'm only skeptical to see like, do they rush Curry back now? Like you rush?
I
think they're tanking
Curry
at all.
I honestly feel as if they're tanking.
I don't even think they want to tank. I think that front office wants the rings, man. They built that stadium with them rings.
2 podcasts ago, tank, and y'all did not believe me, bro. Now they really have.
They have, but bro, I'm telling you, greed fuels man.
I don't love to see Steph Curry hurt, but I love to see the Warriors struggle.
Nah, that front office.
Just for everything they took away from
the league. You took so much away from us. That's fans.
I was just a fan of the NBA. Not even for LeBron, just a fan of the NBA. All the, like we could have seen the Rockets. We could have seen Chris Paul get a ring.
Man, Warriors stopped all of that.
Yeah,
they took so much away.
I mean,
I'm glad the Warriors are falling, but not this way.
I don't want to see.
This is a really tough way. Like I think another thing like people don't mention is like how like the Warriors like front office is like is greedy. Like they built this Chase Stadium off them rings. Seriously, and off the revenue that Steph and them boys bringing.
They don't have a lot of fans anymore. If you like, I was watching Stephen A. thing. Stephen A. one of his things, he said, like if you look there, like it doesn't look like the same.
No.
Warriors
no.
games at all.
I know, obviously, yeah.
San Francisco.
Yeah, that's true. That's legit. Because they was building Oakland. Like that's their home. Like I don't think they should have ever left Oakland, but I think they should just rebuild the stadium. If anything, just rebuilt a new stadium in Oakland. So, that front office is greedy. We saw how they brought KD back and they convinced everybody that KD. Man, they played the wrong game. KD back in there.
KD, like, he's his own man. Like he's his own person. He could have came back.
Man,
when you're a dog, bro, like
slide. No,
when you're
bro.
a dog like KD, like you want to come back. Like
that's true. Yeah.
KD knows what that player is. He would have made that series a completely different series if he was fully healthy.
But KD knew he wasn't healthy. But KD had to know he wasn't healthy.
But whenever, like you as a person, like you have the same mentality.
Yeah.
You would have played.
I understand that. But you know yourself and you know your body. You know you're not healthy. You have to think logically.
He believed he was healthy.
Yeah, he believed. It's the NBA Finals.
Man, that's true. Yeah, that is true. But still, I know somebody was in that front of the man. KD, we need you, baby. Like, you know the series is different without you.
Definitely.
I know the series is different without you.
You probably heard Curry like going to locker. Man, KD, if you was here, like
Kevin, man, if you was here, bro, we would. You see how he's moving it before pre? Slide. Hey, like you feel me? So of course everybody thought he was gonna. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he felt good, but still, that front office is. I think more than anything, they have shown me that they don't care about their players. They want to win, which it is a business and it's legit. But like I can but I can generally say like teams like what's a good example? Teams like the Spurs care about their players. Like they don't want their players to get hurt and then rush them back.
No, they're kind of like
Kawhi was the outlier, but granted, Pop has been on record saying he didn't want that to happen. The Spurs front office was like, yeah, bro, just come back, come on. Like this is your contract year. We got to find a reason to pay you or not pay you. So, but other than that, like the Spurs are.
I really think Kawhi just run out of San Antonio.
He's not that type of person. You can see like he's not that type. He doesn't fit that Pop lifestyle, honestly. But I think San Antonio, and I want to say the Bulls, but the Bulls really don't. We don't do anything as a front office. But we don't let our players just get hurt and then just rush them back because we need you terribly. Granted, we do lose. But again, I feel like the Warriors just don't give me like that. We care about you. We'll take care of your family vibe. Like, you know what I mean? Like they say the Brooklyn Nets did that for Kyrie, and that's what forced. And Kyrie felt like that was his home instead of the Seas.
When he came on the interviews, he was saying how the organization was just pretty much just dumped on the whole.
And I understand that because the organization does not give me the vibe that they care about anybody. They want the rings.
But like that comes with winning.
Hey man, I understand.
All dynasties that literally comes with winning.
Hey man, but still, I feel like
their one guy and everybody else, you're interchangeable.
We got our two guys.
Look at literally any dynasty like football, basketball. I don't really know about other sports, but I know football, basketball. They pick their 1 or 2 guys. You gonna run the franchise. If you don't cooperate,
I don't know. The Warriors just feel like it's taken to a new level, man. They've kind of intensified like what they're willing to do to win. I feel like if they could cheat their way to winning, they would. They really would. So
they are really an intense.
Curry getting exposed.
He's not a bad coach though.
Speaking of intense, what about that cat fight?
Woo!
I got to side with Cat. He's my Dominican, bro.
Hey, no, man. Joel in the street fight with Cat. Woo!
Dominican. What's his
Joel
name?
really
Yeah,
put the hands on
Cat, my
palm.
Dominican brother, so I gotta agree with. I gotta be on his side.
Man, I didn't know they had beef like that, bro. They hate each other for real. I don't know. They had beef like that. Dang.
Bro, can you imagine just 7 feet monster?
Gee, just throwing
Ben
hands.
Simmons put him in the headlock.
In the headlock, bro.
He was tapping out.
Yo. I wanted to say like. It didn't look like Ben even put him in the head. It looked like Ben was trying to like, bro, relax. And the headlock was the only way he could get him to calm down. But the media's spinning like, oh my gosh, it's a STF. Oh, he's tapping. It's the WWE. Count the rest. Come on, bro. Pin.
Bro, Joel is just like, bro, he gets in so many people's heads.
Oh my God. He's a pure, he takes trash talk to a new level.
About real estate, that's like legit a real thing. Like he has real estate in a lot of people's heads.
Like seriously.
That is crazy.
I mean, but I think the thing is like that I don't. It's not gonna be a potential. I wish it would be a potential finals because that would make for excellent.
It's the
storytelling.
It's honestly,
excellent storytelling.
Probably like 1 and 2 best big men in the league.
They Joel is 2 and Cat's 5.
No.
Joel may be 1. Nah, not your boy AD. Your boy AD up
He's
there.
a power forward, not a center.
Hey man, he counts as a big dude.
Okay.
We count guys 6'11" up.
Anyways, if you don't count him as a big or not, Joel is the best big in the league.
That's true.
You can look at it any type of way. You could throw
Whoa.
there. You can throw him out of there. You can throw Porzingis in there. You can throw Jojic in there, whatever his name is. But Joel is the best big man in the NBA.
Let's say center. Let's just say center. Because you start saying big man, you gotta talk AD, man. AD's a monster.
If you think about it, Giannis is a big man.
Yeah, but he don't count though. He don't count. Giannis does not count. He plays forward. He does not count. He's a small forward. He doesn't count. Well, if you count big man too, you could probably count Ben in there. Ben like 6'10" himself.
Yeah, he's 6'10".
Yeah, so I mean that fight, it was so out the blue. Like
I had to have like prior beef,
bro. Yes, this had to be brewing.
What I heard is stem from like See, remember, like, I'm not sure if you remember last year, they had the thing where, like, if you were starting a team, who, like, what big man would you start with?
Yeah.
And everybody said Cat. So I guess it was more like a.
Oh, Joel was like, what the? Yeah,
like,
yeah,
right.
I'm better than you type thing. Okay, I got you.
Stem from that. And I think it was last year's general manager decision. So, like, I guess it just stemmed from last year. Because last year they had beef as well. So it just keeps building up.
Bro,
to that moment.
Hey, man, do they play? I think they play again, don't they?
In March.
Woo! That's gonna be a game, boy. Did they get suspended? Either of them get suspended? Ooh, that wasn't nothing. Hey, Silver like it, bro. Silver likes it. Hey,
he put him in a headlock.
Bro, Ben Simmons. I promise you, Ben Simmons' headlock was not intentional to really like. I don't think it was to do any harm. It was to really restrain Cat from doing anything worse.
He vice gripped him.
It wasn't. I promise. It didn't look as bad as the media portrayed it. Like it was funny because everybody was making fun of him tapping, like he legit was like tapping. But other than that, it was really to restrain Cat. Like I think, like, but like the thing is, like, what? Both teams. Well, the Sixers are East. Like they can go to the finals. But man,
They just lost to the Suns.
Yeah, bro, that's not good.
The Clippers lost to the Suns.
Hey, bro. Hey, the Suns are
So
6
the
and 2.
Suns are cold?
The Suns are 6 and 2.
The next topic
Hey, spin it right now. Oh, the Suns good, man.
Are both top tier teams in both of their conferences.
Hey, the Suns knew Devin Booker was gonna carry them. I'm not surprised at that. I'm not surprised.
So you think they'll be in the playoffs?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, they'll be like the 7th.
They'd be 7 to 8. The way the Warriors are playing, yeah.
No type of noise in the playoffs.
Nah, they could probably go swept. They probably get swept. Smooth swept. If they play the Lakers, AC, they get swept. Feds did a sweep. Yeah, Feds did a sweep. But I mean, if they bring back Ayton against AD is a legit matchup. I could love to see that. Yes, it is. Nah, DeAndre
Ayton has had a great rookie year.
Yeah,
like 16 and 10.
Yeah, that's an excellent rookie year. They're just gonna get money.
Porzingis struggled against Anthony Davis. You think?
Yeah.
Hey, Porzingis is not no defensive guru. What the heck?
He is. He's long.
Hey, you can be long.
He's not a defensive.
He's not a defensive player though. He's a shooter though. He's a shooter though. Yeah, he's not defensive man at all.
But he's not defensive.
He's not defensive. What have you ever? Who has ever known Porzingis to play no type of defense?
Bro, he's long.
KD's long. KD don't be playing no crazy defense.
Yeah, you're tripping now.
No, KD plays defense.
KD tries, but maybe I'm thinking different Kevin.
Warriors KD actually played defense.
Yeah, what? But not OKC KD. Nah, bro, no. You 2016 KD.
So much offense.
But like the thing is, like, if you were to sit here and tell me, like, okay, if you give me player A, you put up the stats, and player B, you put the stats, and then player A is, how do I word this? Player A is a stud, but he kind of struggles at times. And then player B is struggles a lot, but he helps your team. Who are you taking?
Looks like player A.
So now if I tell
Player
you,
B sounds like Jaylen Brown.
yo,
I'm just being honest. Like that literally sounded like Jaylen Brown. He said struggles a lot but helps the team. Other one is
stay on topic.
That literally sounded like Jaylen Brown and Buddy Hield. I'm not sure if you're throwing.
Oh my god!
That's exactly what it sounded
I don't even want to keep the example, bro.
Chill
Forget
out.
it, bro. Forget it. Bro, Jalen's a stud though. Jalen's nice. Hey man, Jason Tatum's nice too. That C's team is really good.
Jason Tatum low key evolving. But back to the topic. What about the Heat? The Heat are on top of it.
No,
Man, shouts out to Jimmy Butler. That's my
nah,
guy.
bro. That's what I was gonna tell you. Like
Jimmy
that's what I'm about to say. So if I tell you, I don't want to say Jimmy's inconsistent and he fits the team, but like I feel like that's more like Jimmy's a scorer, but Jimmy isn't like Jimmy won't give you 40 a night.
No.
He can.
He can though, but he won't. But Devin will. So Devin is the stud. Jimmy is the. So who are you taking?
He's a very unselfish all-star. Like,
Jimmy's a menace though, bro.
I feel like
Who are you taking?
He can share the
boosted,
wealth.
I feel like Jimmy just like boosted the morale of the team.
Of course, Jimmy's a dog.
I like what he said whenever he signed the team. People were like, "Oh, you just signed money." He was like, "No, I'm an all-star. Like, where I go, we win." And he went to Minnesota, they won. He went to Philly, they won. And he went to even when he was in Chicago, they were at least winning.
We were trying, man.
Trash,
we weren't trash. We were winning. We were doing work. And we
better
cut
than what
him.
you are now.
We couldn't give him no
Then
match.
Jimmy got some players around him.
Hey man, that
dude Kendrick Nunn.
done. Woo!
Boy.
Hooping out his mind.
Undrafted.
Hooping out his mind.
Bad.
27.
They got the White Lightning coming off the bench doing numbers. Like they trying, bro.
Tyler Hurley.
They trying, bro. I think didn't they just lose this past week? No. They lost. I think they lost the seed. They lost the seed tonight. I think the seed. I think tonight the Seeds beat them.
The Celtics played the Cavs.
Who they play? Who?
Yeah, because Gordon Hayward.
Gordon Hayward had.
Oh,
30,
Gordon went up.
39.
Okay, that's who the Seeds played. Okay, so I think Gordon had 35 or 36.
39.
It's 30. Whoa, 39, brother.
I could be tripping.
39, brother. I'm about to look up stats right now. 39, brother. It's 39. It was 39. 39, 8 and 7. Jeez. Okay, Gordon, you're our back. Gee, that's Jazz Gordon Hayward. So I mean, I'm taking Devin though. I think Devin is definitely a franchise. Even though Jimmy is a franchise guy, I don't want to say it's hard to build around Jimmy. Jimmy just, I don't
It's hard to build
know.
around Jimmy when he's won everywhere he's won.
That's true. I don't. It's.
When
I
Devin
don't.
Booker hasn't won anything at all.
I feel like I'm
He's
just.
got a 70-point game against. Actually, he lost that game.
I'm just enamored with shooters, bro, and Jimmy just isn't a cold dead
Okay,
God
but
given.
like,
But Jimmy wins though, yeah.
wins.
I love Jimmy though. I'm just saying, like, are you taking player A or player B to lead your
And
team?
Jimmy can
I
play
take
both
player
ends
A,
on
and
the
that's
floor.
Devin.
Great.
I mean, yeah,
So if
Jamie.
you're building a team, you would start with Devin Booker over Jimmy Butler.
Yeah,
Like if you're putting the same pieces around him.
yeah.
So if you put Jimmy Butler in Phoenix,
No, that's the Jimmy Butler in Phoenix. I think does.
that sounds amazing.
Nah, bro.
That sounds
That
like-
Phoenix.
that sounds good.
No, it
That
doesn't.
sounds
That
good.
Phoenix
That
roster
does
does not
sound good.
have. That Phoenix roster
That
does not.
sounds like a playoff team.
That sounds like a team full of dogs.
Because of Jimmy.
Jimmy.
You're telling
and then
me
you got Kelly Oubre.
Bro, the Heat were just trash.
But
Look at the Heat.
But if you put Devin Booker on the Heat, that
But you
sounds
know-
like a nut. They is hooping out their brain.
If you put Devin Booker on,
It just
the
sounds
Heat,
like you're
What?
a scorer. Like honestly,
You just got it. Everybody can score. Dunn can score.
literally
Hero
sound-
can
it
score.
literally sounds
Everybody in
like-
their mother can score.
It honestly sounds
You ain't
like
keeping up with them.
It sounded like
It
you added
sounds
another
like-
scorer that just does what everybody else on the team does.
you know
Jimmy
what?
Butler brings that leadership. It's
You
more
know-
than just basketball. He has just different type of leadership.
You know what Devin Booker on the Heat sounds like? The Pelicans.
No, it doesn't.
A bunch of young talent that just hasn't put it together yet.
Devin put it together. Devin's a consistent shooter. Not OC consistent, but he's consistent. Devin give you 20.
He
Devin
is
give you 20, 20
He's one
nights.
of the best scorers in the league.
Yeah,
Devin is one of
20
the
nights.
best scorers in the league, but they're
Not
not
mean
going
anything,
to
though.
mesh together as a team. Speaking of the Pelicans, Brandon Ingram, you think he's
Hey man,
gonna be a starter?
hey
Most
man,
improved player of the
I crapped on him. I said he was not gonna get past 20. He's gonna put a 20.
Most improved player of the year.
Yeah, by
most
far.
improved.
It's not even close.
Most
If he
improved,
keeps
I
at this
can see
pace,
that.
this
Yeah.
pace, it's not even close. It's not even close.
So you think he's going to be an All-Star?
No,
Yeah.
no.
In the West,
All-Star's too stacked in the West. It's too stacked.
It's
Way
gonna
too
be
stacked.
Kawhi, it's gonna be LeBron.
It's gonna be. It's gonna.
He plays a three,
gonna be
right?
Yeah, he
PG.
plays a three, and then you got
PG.
Nah, man. You gotta get Russ. You gotta get Russ and James in there just for threes.
Yeah, it's got to be at the 3 position.
Luka's gonna make it in there.
He just might sneak in. If he gets in, he's going to sneak in.
He might, man. I can see why you say it, but like I can see why you say it, but nah. Nah.
Like if somebody's injured around All-Star break, they'll like put him in.
Nah, yeah, obviously, man. But I don't think it. I want to see more. I've seen like good, and I've seen like not even good, great. I want to see him continue that greatness before I make my decision. At first, I thought he wasn't going to be a 20-point guy a year. I think he can be a 20-point guy. Now, I want to see if he can be an all-star. I'm not going to sell out and say he's an all-star yet, but he's playing really good basketball. His team is terrible, though. So his team is terrible. So you can ball all you want. Your team sucks.
I don't see what the team looks like when Zion comes back. Honestly, I still don't think they're a playoff team when Zion comes back.
Their team ain't going to do nothing. They're not going to stay the same dormant.
I don't like Zion's like that transcendental talent.
Transcending? Yeah.
I don't see him as that
Transcending.
Yes. I don't see that. I don't see like a LeBron figure, but I just see a really
they treat him like LeBron.
I see a really great player. That's all I see.
Yeah, a really good player.
Lead your team. So I still don't see playoffs when he comes back. But I mean, Brandon Ingram's balling.
But I guess people said that as about LeBron when he was young.
And Lonzo's balling too.
He's balling on one leg, but he's trying. He's balling on one leg.
Like last night, right?
Yeah, man.
He's
trying. He's trying, bro. I'm not saying he's balling, but he's trying. He's trying.
He's doing better than what he's been doing.
He's trying. Exactly. He's trying,
Speaking
man.
of people that's been trying.
Ed, man. 4 for 4. What is that? 5 for 5, bro? That's why they call you Ed Broussard.
Take it to another level.
Man.
All right, we got D Rose named as a starter, averaging 28 games. And IT
love
named
it.
as a starter, averaging 17 a game.
I love the game. I love us.
So you think they're coming back?
Man, IT, yes. D Rose, I love D Rose too. I am the greatest, bro. I will. D Rose and me is like.
Is D Rose Hall of Famer to you?
No, they won't treat. No, they won't. They won't give it to him. That's the sad part too. He did it. He's done enough, but they won't give it to him.
He'll be the only MVP to not be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, they won't give it to him.
He's gonna be in the Hall of Fame.
Nah, they won't give it to him.
For what?
Not first ballot.
For what?
For what? He ain't done nothing. He ain't won no ring.
MVP?
Yeah, he won the MVP's rookie year.
That's it.
That's it.
So that's not enough to get you in the Hall of Fame?
Not in this
So
generation.
basically, one good season, what you're saying, gets you in the Hall of Fame.
Not in this
Basically what
generation.
you're saying.
Not in this generation.
He's not just had one good season.
One outstanding season gets you in the Hall of Fame. Basically.
No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Derrick Rose from 2008 to 2011 was that boy. He was the baddest guy playing point guard. Please respect him as what he was.
He's had a good 3 or 4 years.
He's had a good 4 years where he was the best. When he was the best player in the league.
Not the best player in the
At
league.
least number 2. If you, I was
top
over
top
Kobe
two,
and Bron.
over Kobe and Bron. No,
top 2 point guard in the league. Yeah, I'll give it that. But
top 3 player in the league. Top 3 player in the league for sure.
The best point guard in the league.
yeah,
It wasn't close. No, it wasn't close. So exactly. So I don't think they give him MVP, but I think this is it's better for D Rose, like as a legacy standpoint. It gives him more legacy clout to push him to the Hall of Fame. But I think he's gonna be a full-time starter? No. I think IT should have been a full-time starter a long time ago. Like because he's not bad, but you definitely
believe more in IT than you believe in D Rose.
Which is odd, yes, because I honestly feel like
I believe in D Rose.
The Wizards.
IT is the one who's had one outlier season compared to D Rose.
I know, but I feel like but I know the Wizards are like
IT's one MVP, not MVP season, one season where he finished like fourth MVP voting.
Yeah,
That was like the outlier season.
But again,
every other season it's been like 17, 18,
15, 16, yeah, with the Kings.
One 30-point season.
So like when I say IT because like I feel like the Wizards need like the Pistons don't need D Rose to be a good team.
They do.
They don't.
do.
No.
They do.
Reggie can kind of play. Me and Joshua had taught me. Talking about everybody disrespects Reggie, man. They disrespect Reggie like Reggie don't hoop.
Griffin being out, they need D Rose and Sean.
Of course, but they can make the playoffs without D Rose.
Did they make it last year?
Yes.
Yeah, they did.
Without D Rose.
Yeah, they did make it
Yeah.
last year. But
So
to win in the playoffs.
but again, and I'm not saying IT pushes the Wizards to a playoff contention.
Oh, no, never.
But no,
No.
but IT's blend play style with Bradley Beal's play style is a really good compliment. It's a
It really
legit
is.
compliment. It's a legit compliment. And I don't know why he was. Who was the starting point guard before that?
I actually have no clue.
I don't know why he was.
Rui Hachimura or something like that.
I don't know why.
Rookie.
I don't know because I know Wall Dog is out for a whole year, so Wall Dog can come back no time soon.
I think it's Ish. I think his name is Ish Smith.
Oh, it's
Ish Smith? Well, I don't know. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what he was doing.
It's Ish, right?
Huh?
I think it's Ish.
I don't know what he was doing. So
I'm about to find out.
I think IT just more or less is a long term starter because when Reggie gets back healthy, D Rose is going back to the bench. Unless D Rose continues this 23.
Because the Wizards play the Pistons.
Really?
Hey man.
That's ironic.
Hey,
What's the box score?
Isaiah Thomas had 9 points.
Oh,
what D Rose have?
D Rose, he was seeing play.
He didn't play.
He didn't
The
play.
rest of it. So I mean, I just feel like it's a good looks for both of them because both of them been kind of treated terrible by the league and Locke itself and their team. So it's a great look for them. It's a research for both of their careers. D Rose especially. It helps D Rose's legacy. If D Rose can average 20 points a game this year, he's definitely a Hall of Famer.
Off of just averaging 20
Yes,
points a game.
from what he's been through and winning MVP, he deserves it. They're gonna give it to him off the strength he deserves it.
He's gonna get in the Hall of Fame.
He's gonna get in the Hall.
He gonna get in the
Now,
Hall of Fame.
everybody gets in the Hall of Fame. Like honestly, everybody gets in the basketball Hall of Fame.
It's not hard.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not hard to get in the bed. It's not hard to get in basketball Hall of Fame. We talking about the thing about he gets the football one, but still, they won't give it to him now. If Derrick Rose retired now, he wouldn't get in. But if he puts up 20 a game this year and then retires, I can see them giving it to him.
If he can get like another like type of award, just like some type of
if Derrick Rose gets most improved this year, oh, he's definitely in without a doubt.
Lou Will's gonna be a Hall of Famer, and he's literally gonna be a Hall of Fame just based on the fact that he's the best
man of all time. Yes,
he's the best backup.
Yeah, but
that's literally what he's gonna be a Hall of Famer for.
But Lou Will deserves it though. But Lou deserves it. Lou, without a doubt, Lou deserves it. So
Jamal Crawford.
Jamal not.
Hall of Famer.
Jamal Crawford is a Hall of Famer.
Over Lou?
Oh, yeah, he's definitely Hall of Famer.
Jeez. I can see it, but yeah.
No cap.
That's like saying, is Iggy in the Hall of Famer?
Absolutely. He
probably
wins everywhere he goes. He's really Jimmy Butler. He wins everywhere.
Iggy really only won 2 rings with one
I'm
team.
talking about everywhere he goes, they win. Like, they win.
I mean,
he won the Finals MVP, so that's really enough.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, okay.
So it's Curry in the Hall of Fame.
Hey, Michael Jordan thinks no. Michael says no. Michael says no.
On to the next topic. We got the Rockets. They're really struggling right now.
It's not really struggling. I honestly feel like they have to find the groove. They need to find the groove. It's only the groove. I don't know why the Rockets suck, man. I honestly don't know. I didn't expect it to be this bad, but I mean, hey, Harden's balling. Harden put up 30.
Harden been balling. And I feel like Westbrook hasn't been lacking either, so it's just...
I wouldn't say Harden's he's been balling.
Huh? 30? 30.3?
He hasn't been efficient.
He's never efficient. When is he ever efficient? Like,
he's been more efficient than what he is right now.
Well, okay, yes, but still, when is he ever
he's the most
efficient?
probably efficient, like, scorer, high volume scorer.
He's a clip scorer. Yeah, he's a clip scorer. He's a 30-round drum spraying, and he's not. He's spraying every game, but he's gonna miss a couple of them 60 Jones. He's gonna get
analytic goat, like. I think probably the greatest of all time, but just
analytics. Yeah, just stat looking. Yeah, for sure.
So like, it's just when he gets more efficient, gets back in the groove, they're gonna be a 3 seed. They're gonna still be good. Russell Westbrook's a way better upgrade than what Chris Paul was.
But Chris Paul fits that team so well. Oh my gosh, like a puzzle piece. Like if you take Russ out and put Chris Paul in, it's a puzzle. It wasn't a great fit. It was, bro.
It was more putting 2 Hall of Famers together and just letting them.
It was one year when it was a really great fit.
When
they went to 7 against the Warriors, you could tell they needed Chris Paul. And
they didn't have him. You saw what Harden did.
Russell Westbrook's just an upgrade from that. I feel like they'll make it to the playoffs. They make a push probably to the Western Conference Finals or the round before that, depending on who they play. If they play the Clippers or something like that. But I'm not worried about them.
My good man have told me like I don't. He said tells me this every time he's a Rocket fan. He's like, I don't know what anybody expected. I don't know why they expected 2 high volume clip scorers to coexist and be 6-2 at the start of the season.
They lead the league in usage rate, like on a record clip.
Like you know what I mean? Like I don't think anybody. I think it's. I expected a rough start. I at least did. I expected them to start off shaky, and then by the middle, right before the All-Star break, they kill it. 12, 50, get in the groove. I was joking like, hey, they're not in the groove, but they truthfully aren't in the groove. Once they figure out what their identity is of the offense, it's raps. Good luck trying to guard both of them boys. Seriously. So
Russell was balling, bro.
Russell and James are killing it. They just have to figure out what they want to do as an offense, and then figure out if they want to play defense or not.
You know what I heard? Eric Gordon has been really bad.
Really?
He's supposed to be like really. Him and Clint Capella really supposed to interchange as a third option, so I don't see.
Clint is a better option than Gordon to keep it a stack. I like Clint way more than I like Gordon, man.
Oh no,
I ain't not gonna hold you, bro.
The sniper though.
Hey, when he want to shoot, boy, he play like he the best shooter in the league when he want to shoot, but he's not consistent at all. Really he's not as bad as James, but he is not consistent. But in the clutch, he's not bad, but he is not consistent at all, man.
Been consistent this season.
No, sir.
Okay, now back to that load management topic.
Woo.
Kawhi Leonard out 2 games, and it's only like game 7 of the season.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I think about it is as a fan, I'm kind of disappointed because like we have Hall of Famers that have been in the league and played 80, 82 games, no load management.
No load management. Getting on 40, 35 minutes plus.
How hard that is?
That's ridiculous.
And then you see Kawhi playing. He doesn't even play 40 minutes a game. He probably plays like 30, 32, 33, something like that. And then you see him just taking games off just because.
We're in a different era, bro. Basketball is different, man. You know, basketball's not as violent. Basketball's more intense on the body now.
It really is more.
So I can't blame it. Like I don't understand why people get upset. But I understand as a fan, but I don't understand why like people that like just watch basketball and like they're not fans. They just watch it and they be like, oh, he's sitting out. Like why is he not sitting? Like dude, like, you have to understand. Like these guys go through. They don't have like basketball. Even though there's an off season, there's really not an off season. You're always training. Football, you can get away with like. Get away with 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Just getting a little lift in. Basketball, you are always in the gym. If you want to be an all-time great, you are always shooting. So I don't understand. And that takes a toll on the body. Like we're far away from the days where Jordan was playing scrubs. And, you know, I hate to say it, Jordan was not playing anybody back in the days. Every team has at least one decent, at the worst, decent basketball player. That's a really great basketball player in real life, like in just regular pickup games. So excellent basketball player in real life. Every team in the league.
Do the Hornets have?
Yes. Terry Rozier is scary if you want to play him in pickup. Seriously, he's scary. Terry in the pickup game.
I'm not saying like as in a pickup game. I'm saying like compared to the rest.
Compared to Lex, we know, but I'm saying like it's still strenuous on the body. So you have to understand that guys are taking rest so they can make longer runs into the season. Because nobody cares if you play 82, put up 24, and your team is a bottom dweller anymore.
That is true.
Nobody gives a damn. And everybody, if you play 50, put up 18, and you make the game-winning shot to win the finals.
Just looking at last year, like just the way Kawhi like took so much low management, and then even whenever he was in the playoffs, he was banged up. So imagine if Kawhi played the whole 82.
Oh my God! You're not gonna make it. Yeah, you're not gonna make it.
He probably would like honestly died on the court. So like you can see why like low management was.
I think he was screaming to the Spurs for bro, give me low management. I don't want to play this many games.
Actually, the Spurs started low management.
Really?
Yeah, they started.
They did. Yeah, they did. Because they did that to Tim and them. They was doing that with Tim Duncan and they were.
Oh, yeah,
right.
they really did start.
Yeah, they did start that. And
as an analyst, like you can definitely understand low management, but like as a fan, if I go buy a ticket to a Celtics game and Kemba and Jason Tatum not playing,
man, you gonna be hot, boy. You gonna throw off your jersey. Like, what is this, bro? Why is Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart starting, bro? Why? Gonna be hot.
All right, now to the next topic. No, actually. Last topic.
Oh, the last one?
Last topic is very, very early ranking predictions for each conference. Just saying like top 5 teams.
Top 5. All right, but you gonna set it off, bro? Because my top 5 is vicious.
Top 5, obviously Lakers. No, actually, no, I'm not gonna say Lakers. The top 5.
Order?
Has been order.
Like okay, we'll start with the West and then order top 5.
I'll give it to you in order. Hold on, give me one.
I got it up, man. You know what I mean? That iPhone 11 right there. That brand new.
All right. So
plug me, Apple. Plug me.
For the West, I don't have the Lakers or the Clippers winning the 1 seed. I have the Nuggets probably winning the 1 seed, just because they're like regular season champs. And then 2 seed.
Yo, yes, the Nuggets play like they the next great Bulls team every regular season. Oh my God.
2 seed probably.
Jeez, man.
2 seeds I probably got the Lakers. And 3 seed I'll say Rockets and Clippers. That's 4.
Man, mine is so
Mavs
outlandish.
5.
Mine is so outlandish.
Okay, Mavs at 5.
You
Jazz
can just give
at 6.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say Spurs.
Yeah, no.
Spurs at 6. Oh, I forgot about Trailblazers.
We're just going top 5.
We just going top 5. My top 5 is super outlandish. So my top 5 for the West or the East? Which one? Because both are.
We're starting with the West.
All right, West, bro. I'm giving it to you straight like that. Rockets number 1 because I know they're gonna pick up steam. And nobody's guarding them boys. Nobody's guarding them boys in late in the year. I'm telling you. Rockets number 1. Nuggets number 2. Clippers number 3. Lakers number 4. In this exact order. And then I will
Lakers number 5, you said?
4.
Oh.
And then Trailblazers 5. That's my top 5. I told my top 5 was pretty wild, bro. Pretty wild.
For me, number 1 is gonna be the regular season champs, Nuggets.
This team plays like madmen. Every regular season, last 3 years they just play.
No rest.
Just hoop, man. No, hey, bro, you gonna be on that court. We gonna hoop.
We gonna ball.
We gonna ball. We gonna give you 60 wins in the playoff come. Hey, that first round exit.
2 and 3
Get out of
gonna be Clippers and Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
And then 4 will be the Rockets, and 5 will be the Jazz.
Ew.
The Jazz.
Ew, I see him 60, man.
Jazz have actually been pathetic this year.
Yeah, 60
Mike,
for sure.
Bro, I feel like Mike Conley can actually play like Mike Conley.
The one that got the $100 million Grizzlies before the Grizzly deal.
they're
Yeah,
top five seed.
yeah, he got his money. He didn't want to hoop no more.
In the East,
Yeah.
I really have an exact order this is.
You know what's crazy?
Really? You have the East in that order.
Like, it's literally that. It's literally
Yo,
the exact order.
Sixers, Celtics, Heat, Bucks, and Raptors.
Nah, bruv. Nah,
Exact
bruv.
order.
Nah, bruv.
That order?
That makes perfect sense.
That's terrible.
You got the Heat at number 3?
Honestly, if the Pacers have Victor Oladipo, they'll be my 1 seed.
Vic is still hurt. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's-
Is he come back this year or they got him ruled out the whole season?
I actually
There's
have
probably no point even. They're probably not rushing it.
Yeah.
He's a young player. There's no point.
They got that's the franchise piece. They got to keep him up. Oh, go ahead. Keep him up. My
That's the
top
exact order.
my top 5 to give shout out to I got the Raptors going 1 and got the
Another regular season champion.
Yo, yes. But I don't think they can do
They
bad.
have Fleet.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do bad. I think they're still gonna make some noise in the East, man. They can live without Kawhi.
Pascal's becoming a player. Bro.
Yeah, Pascal's becoming their superstar. Slowly and surely, he's becoming their superstar. Yeah, but I got them number 1. I got the Bucks number 2. I got the C's number 3. I got the Pistons actually number 4. Then we're gonna round it out with the 76ers 5. Pistons number 4 is just like a shock thing. But I do think they can be a top
You saying the
5.
Sixers
Sixers
number
gonna be
5 is
5?
insane.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
They literally have the best, probably, honestly.
The
from
best
just
lineup?
Just league-wise, they're probably like the 3rd best roster
Nah.
in the NBA.
No,
Mm,
I'm never
the
sold.
only thing-
I am never
Starting
sold on the
five.
Sixers.
But
Sixers.
sorry,
I've never
five.
sold on the
They're-
Sixers.
I feel like they're lacking a 3-point threat.
Not
Oh,
necessarily.
JJ already left.
Oh,
Yeah, they're lacking a
Oh,
three-point
yeah, dang. I'm thinking JJ still there. He on the He on the
I mean,
Pelicans.
defensively, they're animals.
Defensively, who gonna
yeah.
ball against
Every
them
other
boys?
way, they're great.
But I still see them at 5. I don't think they can
Besides
score.
the Clippers-
They can't score with. They can't score with the pace like the
Besides
Raptors,
the Clippers,
man.
honestly, the 76ers is probably the only other threat for just in the NBA, not conference-wise. In the NBA, it's probably the 76ers, probably the Lakers, other than the only threat.
Wait, rephrase that, huh? Frankie?
The 76ers are the only threat to the Lakers other than the Clippers in the NBA.
Cap.
Who else?
Cap.
The Celtics?
The
No,
Bucks.
The
The
Bucks?
Bucks.
The Bucks?
The dang Milwaukee Bucks are playing these boy. What the hell?
Giannis and AD, that cancels each other out. Who else does the Bucks have?
It does not cancel each other. I feel like Giannis.
Giannis will
Dog.
murder. Yo,
Hey,
Giannis,
he's not.
Giannis will take over a game with LeBron and AD playing. I don't give a damn.
Did we not just see what happened to Giannis last year in the playoffs? Like, is that just...
Bro,
we
that's
just
not
forget
his
about
fault.
that?
That's definitely
We
not
just
his
forgetting
fault.
that he can't shoot still? Like,
Bro.
is that just something we just forgot and he still can't shoot?
That's not his.
Like, did you forget
But
that
in
he
his
was-
defense, that's his first playoff. That's his first playoff appearance.
that was
So his second is just going to be 40 points a
Yeah,
game?
bro. I'm
Are we
telling you.
forgetting he can't shoot?
Did you see Ben Simmons' first year and you see him second year? Two completely different.
No, I see the same thing. Do you see the same thing?
Just
I see the
because he
exact
can
same
shoot,
thing.
just because he can't shoot, does not mean anything.
I see the
Ben
exact
Simmons'
same
his first
thing.
year playing defense, man. Ben Simmons' his second year playing defense, like, oh my God, this man is a monster. That's why everybody doesn't like playing the 76ers, because Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons be clamping them boys.
That's the only other threat.
Seriously. Nah, bro, that's ridiculous.
I feel like
What's
the
your top?
Bucks are threat.
What's your top 5,
The
Ed?
Bucks can beat the Lakers in seven-game series.
If they really
if Chris Middleton can put up 20 a game, yes.
Bro, like,
But other than that, maybe.
Chris Middleton put up 20, Giannis put up 32.
And Drew Bledsoe is facilitates like hell.
And we got Dwight Howard to throw at Giannis too.
Don't
The
take
white
out
boy
low.
stick on. Okay.
I'm not saying he's gonna hold him. I said to throw at him.
Okay, good. Yeah, they
Hold
gonna
on,
throw
hold
him
on.
at
Can
him.
we take a look at the Bucks roster real quick?
Good,
'Cause
good.
All right.
The Bucks ain't gonna get that bag, bro.
Giannis. Oh, they got his brother on there. Brooke Lopez. Brooke Lopez is a threat from deep. And
Which
then
is crazy,
Kyle
right?
they got Kyle Korver.
Oh, they shooters. Big shooters.
Now we just giving
Big
Kyle
shooter.
Korver credit. Like he just
Big
has the
shooter.
biggest choke of all time.
Big shooters. Big shooters. Big shooters.
Nah, Chris
Eric
Middleton-
Bledsoe.
Eric,
chokes
I
in
said
the
Drew. I
playoffs.
said yeah. Eric.
Bledsoe does choke.
Yeah, bad too, bro.
Known
bad.
to choke.
Giannis chokes.
Wesley Matthews is a great
Yeah,
backup
what-
small forward.
Anyway,
Wesley
Great backup
Matthews is a great
Anyways,
asset.
Anyways,
Ilyasova can shoot if you need him to, bro. Come on, bro. Come
in a
on, bro.
7-game series.
Come on,
In
bro.
a 7-game series.
George
would you put your
Hill.
money-
George
in a 7-game
Hill.
in a 7-game
Your
series-
boy is
in
on
a
here.
7-game series. Are you putting your money on the Bucks?
I
Are you
am,
putting any money on the
I
Bucks?
am not, but I'm saying they're a competition.
They're
In a
comp
7-game
though,
series-
bro.
in a 7-game series,
They're
would you
comp.
actually-
They're comp.
In
Bro,
a
they're
7-game series,
comp.
would you actually give money on the 76ers?
Bro, they're
It's a
legit comp.
chance. You can actually say
Yeah, you
the
can-
Sixers could actually beat the Lakers.
Bro, they're legit comp, bro. I'm telling you, they're legit comp. It's legit
There's
comp.
nobody else in the league besides, honestly, the Clippers.
Give
76ers.
us your top 5, Ed.
Maybe
man.
the Rockets. Just
Give us your top 5 in the
East.
East, bro.
All right, my top 5. Number 1 gonna be the regular season champs.
Oh God.
Raptors.
Yes sir. Set it up.
And then number 2 is
Six
gonna
man.
be the Sixers. Yes sir. And 3.
Don't say the C's. They
I
not.
actually was gonna put the C's at 4.
Good. Good. Like that.
Wait, did I say Bucks?
No.
But Bucks is 3, and then C's is 4, and
mhm.
then 5 would be
No, it's crazy.
either the Heat
Pistons, man.
or the Nets.
Wow. Oh yeah, KD is coming back.
Yep.
No,
Dang.
no,
This year, he's not gonna play this year.
Not at all.
They sat him up for all. I did not gonna come out.
Wait, he said he's not gonna come back. That could just be like them just
talking to talk.
Yeah.
Just keep everybody off the
But
radar.
I'm going off of what they're saying. They said he's not playing this year.
I'm putting it on the fact that maybe KD will come back after All-Star break.
That's what I thought. I thought he
Yeah.
was already scheduled to do that. I thought that's what they were doing. Wow.
Yeah. Okay, we can end it up
All right,
with
guys.
hot takes.
Hey man,
Thank you for
legit.
tuning in.
Hey Bulls,
Next
man.
week we're taking this
Please.
podcast to the next level every single week. I'm trying to tell you.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Thank y'all for
too,
tuning
man.
in.
We're
Shout out
trying,
to the
man.
whole
Trying.
Fit Quarter family.
DQ, Josh, what's up, boys? What's good with you,
Shout
man?
out to y'all,
Appreciate you,
We're
man.
gonna get the whole Fit Quarter family on
One episode, maybe
It's gonna be
Thanksgiving,
crazy.
John, bro. We get them on. It's gonna be
crazy. It's gonna be
insane.
the best
We're gonna do
episode.
some
Take it to
crazy.
the next level.
So,
tune in next week. We'll be
Appreciate
back.
all the love, man.
Better content.
Yes,
every
sir.
single time.
God bless.
Stop. Stop streaming.